to hold it in. Get two lights on. Yep, you're right. Afternoon, listeners and people from around Australia. Welcome to Jerramungup Sports Complex on the round two of the RFA. So we're here with Jerramungup taking on Lake Grace today. Beautiful conditions and beautiful day in Jerramungup, not a breath of wind. After a bit of rain during the week though, it looks nice, and I'd just like to welcome my co-commentator and president of the Ongerup Footy Association, in John O'Neill from Lake Grace. Welcome, Jono.
Thanks, Baz, and great to be here. What a fantastic day. And the oval's in actually pristine condition. I've never seen one better in all my time in the country. Fantastic. So it's going to be a great game of footy today.
Good crowd?
Yeah, good crowd, big crowd, and you'd expect that. The season's been a fantastic start to the season, Baz. It's everybody's in a pretty happy mood, so why not have an afternoon off this early and come and watch a great game of footy or great sport all around hockey, netball and footy. Before we move on, we've got, nothing happens out these days without sponsors, Baz, and like your CSBP, AFCRI, this is the Jerramungup sponsors, CSBP, AFCRI, Foreman Rule and Wi-Fi, West Barmans Insurance, through Daryl, I think it is, isn't it? Daryl Panizza, and also to bring the broadcast to these parts of the OFA. We've got a game every week, round of the match, and these couldn't happen now with AFCRI, and Great Southern Fuels, Delta, and so without those coming on board and doing it, and all these sponsors, this doesn't happen, which is a fantastic thing. It's broadcast all around the globe, and even Grandma in Canada can sit there and watch her grandson play footy here today. So. And another couple of other things, Baz, that we've picked up. Talking to Johnny Douglas this morning, we've picked up mark of the year.
Oh yeah, good.
Goes for AFCRI. It's a pretty good prize, $3,000. And goal of the year is sponsored by Kimberley Accommodation, a group in Broome. So you get 3 nights accommodation
nice one.
in Broome. So that's things we've picked up throughout the course of the last couple of weeks. So and good luck, Baz, for your call today, and good luck to both sides.
You too, and Jono, it'd be good working with you. We blew a few cobwebs out a couple of weeks ago with Jerry played Newdigate, so now I'll be improved today, and we'll hopefully get our tumultuous scoreboard working, so we don't have to keep score and keep all the listeners up to date. So and we're broadcasting into South Australia. I've just had a couple of people comment that people watching in South Australia, so welcome guys, and looking forward to a great game of footy. A few new faces for both teams today. Jerry's got a few people out from the first game, but a couple of regulars. I think the Jerry team will be settled from now on in, I'd reckon. So Lake Grace have got a few new faces I saw walk past, so it'll be interesting to see how they go, and looking forward to a good game.
Yeah, no, Baz, should be a good game actually. It's great to see the way Jerry's sort of come, recruited really well actually, and had a good win against Newdigate. It's great to see from where you've come from in the last couple of years in Jerry. Yeah,
we've had probably 10 years, John. I think we're the longest team now without a grand final. I think the last one was in 2014, so I reckon we've just got over the generation of kids that we've sort of lost through the corporate farms. We've had a few boys come home and back to the family farms, and there's definitely a bit of bit more love around the footy club this time and this year. So we are looking forward to a much improved season, a bit more competitive, and we'll see how we go.
No, fantastic, Baz. As being the president of the OFA, it's pretty important to me. We do have a pretty strong competition, whether it be B grade, A grade kids, and it's looking around. All teams are pretty strong and stronger than they were last year.
Yeah.
And it'll be a pretty even competition, I think. So.
Yeah, and great game of B grade today too, Jono. While we're talking about B grade and the juniors, it's a great game.
Fantastic.
Both sides had full teams, and it was really good to see.
Big signs, Baz. Last year we only had 2 forfeits in the B grade, which come from the year before. We had probably half the season, so that's a good sign for the association.
Yes,
when you got
excellent.
Big strong B grade comp.
Yep. Healthy comp. I think probably while we're talking about B grade, 16 aside's been a good combination, hasn't it? I think like a good concept.
Oh yeah, it has, Baz. There's a lot of things with like with the boundary umpire and the 16 aside. You've got to actually adjust to to what's happening out in the world
Yeah.
and in your population and what's happening in towns. And you've got to think about the whole of the league, not just your own club.
Yes.
It's no good having a strong club and the other 4 are not there. What do you do with 40 blokes on a Saturday afternoon?
Yeah. Yep.
Anyway, we're about to go back.
Yep, we're about to get underway here, Jerramungup kicking to the eastern end of the oval. Rowan Murdoch throws the ball up. Good contest from both clubs. How it comes down to, is that Justin Joyce with his first touch for the day? So we're looking forward to his game today. Good pick up, Harris Regan out to Joy Holmes on the right forward flank. First shot at goal for the day, and it's straight over Neil Foreman's head as goal umpire. What have we been going, 10, 12 seconds, I reckon, Jono, and it's well run out of the middle for Lake Grace, and good start.
Well organised, yeah.
Yep.
And Justin Joyce knew where to stand with his experience at Subiaco, and got it moving forward quickly while it was nice and open.
Good handball out to Joy Holmes in the wing, so excellent finish from him. Proven performer, been up through the junior ranks, up through Lake Grace and Pingrup, and so no, it's a good start, good goal.
It was actually a true wingman out in his own.
Yep, the scoreboard's not working here, but we will hopefully get that going. Joyce gets the out ball again out towards Ben Hislop. There's in for Jerry. Long handball comes out from Lake Grace out to Joyce again. That's his third touch in the first minute of the game. Back onto the left foot. Is that Prater or is that Thornton? He puts it into the deep end of the forward pocket for Lake Grace, and it's gone out of bounds. Right in the true forward pocket area for Lake Grace.
Like I said, Dazio was fantastic. A few years ago that was underwater, but no, it's a great job.
Good throw from Brown up. Ball goes up in the ruck. Down it comes. Barrett's in there with Lake Grace. Probably been held without it. The umpire lets it go. I was talking to the umpires before. They're not looking forward to this game. Umpiring, a bit of pace involved. He wasn't looking forward to it, umpire Earl. Up it'll go again. A lot of players around the footy, a bit like last week. No concisive ruck. Down it comes to Winters. Down to the Jerry players, but there's no one back there for Jerry. No one at centre half forward.
Mitch Thornton.
Is that Mitch Thornton?
Yep.
Yeah, Mitch Smith?
Mitch Smith, sorry.
Mitch Smith, yep. Pokes it out to Mitch Thornton. Well, we're on Mitch Thornton, and it's just gone out of bounds. The true wing position on the southern side of the oval, so the ball will be thrown in with the two players standing on the boundary line together, which I think is working quite well, Jono, I reckon.
It is, mate. It's fantastic, actually.
Yeah.
It frees up other jobs.
It does, and it's opens the game up a bit with 2 less players around the footy, so down it comes, no concisive win. Good play by Lake Grace, good tackle there. The umpires, Rowan says, play on, high tackle. Down it comes to Lake Grace. Nice little entry into the forward line. Bit of manhandling there from the big bloke behind Aaron Winters, and he's going to get a free kick. His arms around him, colloquially.
Eaton, yeah.
Pops the little one up into the centre half back position. Ben Hislop will get a bit of the ball today. Seems to find a bit of space. Young Ben had a good game 2 weeks ago. Straight up the middle looking for Baum. Good control. Up it comes up there looking for Riley Holden. Just got a game today. Back for Jerry. Grew up here. Lake Grace get it back out towards Prater. Beautiful left foot kick up to the wing. No one playing on. Is that Mitch Smith again? Round he goes again. Number 10, Jono.
Brendan.
No, out to Bairstow.
Regan Harris.
Harris Regan. Yep. Out to Bairstow, and he's popped it up into the middle of the ground. 2 Jerry players go up, spoil themselves. Down to Tate Barrett, back out to Joe Alvin, first game for the club, out to Dylan Williams, he's under the pump, left foot, spilt it. Good contest from both boys there. From Wisewood, comes out through to another Winters, he's around 1. Pops it out, Nick Winters, out to Austin Brown. He's got a couple of metres. Beautiful little kick up towards Darcy Webb. Good control from Jerry.
Good skills,
There's no one in at centre half forward for Jerry. Pops it back in the middle towards Ben Hislop. He normally uses the ball quite well. Pops it up looking for Thomas Hicks. He's got a few metres on his player. The forward line's pretty well open for Jerry. He's going to put it into the middle to no one to Vale. Darcy Webb, one end attempt. Down to Mitch Smith it comes. He's under the pump. He's got to get rid of it. Beautiful tackle from Riley Holden. And Rowan Murdoch says, you're holding the ball, Mitch. So Riley's first game for the club today for a while. Grew up here, went to primary school, and very good pressure in the forward line. And he'll have a shot at goal, Jono. 40 metres out, nearly directly in front.
Good quick passage to play there, and then the forward line's nice and open where you got your forward players somewhere to run and lead, so that caused that turnover.
Yeah, good control from Jerry out on the wing here. Good precise kicking. So Riley holding with 40 out. Deliberate approach. He's got a beautiful left foot on him. Looks good off the boot, and it's only I think it's a goal. And we're waiting on the goal umpire. Yeah, it's a goal. So the scoreboard's back working. So we're goal apiece.
6 points
So
each.
Riley Holden's first goal for Jerry and did quite well from that distance, I thought.
Nice passage of play there, and like you said, Ben Hislop, he's sort of in the centre of the ground there. He's given them something to, when they come out, to kick to and go forward.
He doesn't waste it very often, young Ben.
No, he doesn't. Watch last week's game, and he was outstanding, actually.
Yeah,
So interesting context between him and Joyce in the centre there.
Yeah, and Luke Bairstow.
Oh, Luke was...
Yep. Luke's lining up on him, so what are we waiting for? He's got to wave the flags of goal umpire, so that's better. We'll have a restart, he'll learn. Almost telling him off.
Almost going to sleep.
We've got a restart down to Joyce. He's getting a few touches. Tap down the middle with no one. Prater's back there waiting as usual. Whacks onto that left foot. He doesn't normally waste it either. Up towards Mitch Thornton. He plays straight on. A lot of play on football here. No stop start. Out it goes. Been socketed out of the pack. Down to Lake Grace. Little pick up. Little short kick. Probably didn't go 15, but it's going to go out on a full, I think. In front of the scoreboard here at Jerry. We've been going a couple of minutes. 5 minutes into the first quarter here at Jerry in round 2. Good kick from Wade Brown down to Riley Hodden. Wheels onto that left foot. Big kick up to no one into Vale. Someone's got to go for it. Mitch Smith meets the ball well. Comes through. Alex Bourne pushes him out of the road. Pops it back over to Brendan Lee. He whacks it down to Tay Barrett. He's got a couple of metres back onto the left foot. Austin Brown's got to beat his man down there. Puts it in front of him. Mitch Smith defending well. Down it comes to Barrett again. Breaks through a couple of tackles. Now the pressure's on Lake Grace. Play on Rowan Murdoch. Puts his arms in the air. Tay Barrett picks it up out the back of the pack and scrambles one through. And it's gone through for a goal. I think the goal umpire's got to let the ball go because he doesn't want a signal down there, Jono.
It's a goal.
It's a goal, I think, yeah. So it's a goal. The goal umpire, is he going to wave the flags this time? Someone needs to go down there and tell him what's going on. Oh, here he goes. He's right. He's onto it.
That goal was thanks to Andy Solomon. He come out, put pressure on the ball, it spilled out, and Tate was in the right position. Get that. Good play.
Good pressure in the forward line.
Yes, nice open game so far.
Yes.
It's some good footy, like you said, 16 aside. It makes that way.
Yep. And I think two teams matched up pretty well too, John.
Very much.
Matched up pretty well, bit of pace involved. So no, I'm looking forward to it. Be a great game. So
I'm looking at early start there with Tyson Prater back there reading the play a bit like JB used to do years ago. Mop up and keep it away.
Very good footballer. Didn't make the team of the century at Lake Grace for no reason. No. Spills down to Ben Hislop. He's a beautiful kick. Pops up to Riley Old and gets 2 hands on it. Probably unlucky not to be paid the marks. Maxes it out to Nick Winters. Oh, he got his opposition player high in who's that? John 52. Don't know him.
Griffin Nosebit. Yeah.
Griffin Nosebit.
That's him, yeah.
Looks a bit of a likely type.
Yeah, gives it to in the grand final last
year. Yeah, gives it over to Luke Bairstow. Pops it up into, look for Jack Carruthers at the true centre forward position here for Lake Grace. He'll wheel around looking for Calliope, is it? Down it comes. That's
Eaton.
James.
Lincoln Eaton.
Lincoln Eaton.
Yep. James is young bloke.
Yeah, James is young bloke. Good to see him. We're right behind this one. Big tall man. Not very old by the look of him, but
no, he's just a colt.
Not a bad mark. You come in, we're straight behind this one. You have to kick from 50. Take a good kick from here. No breeze at Jerry, unusual, but no breeze here today. Comes in. Oh, he's sprayed it bad. It's like, I don't think it's even a score. It's out on the full. So, be disappointed with that kick. Jerry will bring it back in now through Baum. He's got to go around the other side of the point post.
Alex looks like he's been doing a bit of training.
Alex is, the boys are training well here at Jerry.
They tell me he started back
down
in
it comes to Benny Slob. He's had a few touches too. Pops it up into the middle looking for Connor Hawkins. Good spoil from Lake Grace. Oh, he's held without the ball. Is that Leighton Smith?
That's him.
Yep. Young Leighton. No bit about that boy. Good kick up into the forward pocket looking for Cloby. He's just snuck it in the boundary, I think. So Alex Bourne on the mark. He's going to go back and have a deliberate shot here. It'll take a bit of kicking from here, Jono.
Oh, yeah. He does practice a lot, so it didn't surprise me. Nothing would surprise me.
He'll have to kick from 50. He comes in. Fancies his chances here. Oh, not bad off the boot, but the goal umpire's called it early and it's on the full, so we'll have a restart.
He should know he's been doing it a while, won't he?
We'll have a restart here and Jerry will kick it out from the back pocket again. It's a bit hemmed in there. We've got a couple of new coaches this year for each team too. Oh, did Bodie coach last year?
No, he was assistant to Jack.
Yes, I thought he was.
Jack's still a coach and Bodie's...
Oh, okay, yep. So no,
Assistant, yeah.
Jerry got a new coach in Travis Hawkins, so he's working there well. Anyway, the ball's come back in. Luke Bestow's managed to pick his pocket, and he's found Jackson Calobi right at the top of the goal square. So
That's Luke Moore.
Is that Luke Moore, is it?
That's Luke Moore.
Okay. They look the same.
Oh no, it isn't. You're right.
Can't
Sorry,
John.
mate. Go and pick your own players.
Just learning here, and you're telling me who's who.
Yeah, Luke's down it, yeah, mate.
No, Jackson won't miss this one. Top of the goal square is a good kick from Besto, good vision. The wily old veteran he is, so Jackson kicks it straight over the goal umpires head, so squares it all up. Like Grace will go to 2-1, and Jerry will be 2 straight. So good start to the first quarter.
Yeah, it is. It's a nice close game and nice and open, like I said, and yeah, some good skills too now coming into the game.
And they can't keep this pace up all day. We'll see.
Be some tired boys by the end if they do.
Yeah, they'll be puffing.
And the ground will be a bit heavier, a bit.
Yep, we'll get some netball scores during the day, so I'll update you with some netball scores. And we will keep the listeners involved. So down it comes through Barrett, through the middle, out to Benny Lee, down to Nick Winters, wheels around on his right foot now, he's in trouble. Tries to kick it forward, well trapped by Riley Oldham, that left, trusty left hand, comes in now, he's under a bit of pressure. Spills out, no clear winner here, good tackle from Hicks in there. Down it comes to Lake Grace, going up the wing. There's a bit of push and shove in there with Holden.
That is Moore.
Yeah, that's Moore, that's him. He pops it out there on the wing with Lake Grace, and he's...
Griffin knows.
Yeah, Griffin knows, but I've got to get him. He's getting a bit of the footy too.
He does.
Lake Grace, beautiful pass there into Jackson Calobi. He's going to have to kick it from 45, but good delivery into the forward line there. I didn't catch who that was, Jono.
Who kicked it in was Barley McGlynn.
That's him. Yep. He's had a bit of the footy too.
He has, yeah. Yep. Beautiful kick.
Beautiful kick into Jackson. So Jackson's going to have another shot at goal here. Hopefully he does a bit. He's on the better side this time. In he comes. Alvin's on the mark. Looks better off the boot. Umpire Foreman's called it early. It's only a point. So
distance.
Yeah, no, look much better off the boot. So we'll go to 2-2. In it comes. Dylan Williams brings it in. Beautiful kick out to Barrett on the 50-metre line.
What is that?
Next pass is the important one. Up he goes. Look at Roston Brown. He's in the hot spot. It's going to go over his head. Down it comes. Stacks on the mill. Thomas Hicks grabs the Lake Grace player down to nose, but again I've called his name a few times. Up it comes through Smith. Grubby old kick up to the boundary. It's going to be cut off by Jerry. Through, I think that's Tay Barrett down there. Kicks it up. They're looking for no one, but it's going to be cut off by nose. But again, he's having a good quarter tonight.
Very good.
A lot of players in Lake Grace's forward half. No, he's muffed the kick up off the start and now puts him back under the pump. In they go. Lake Grace are going to get it out and wheel onto the right foot up to no avail. They've got a bit of talk here. 2 Jerry boys spoil each other. Good tackle from Jerry. Pressure's on now. Round it goes to Harris Regan. Out to Jack Carruthers. He's under the pump too. Is that Justin Joyce, number 10?
Can't see it.
That's Mitch Smith. Jerry gets control. Back he comes in the middle. Good pass. Barrett brings it out here. Looking for Austin Brown. He's got a few metres on his immediate opponent. He's got to get rid of it. Good tackle from Joy Holmes. Well done. Good defence from Lake Grace. Down it comes to Mitch Smith, the playmaker. He normally doesn't waste the ball. Beautiful kick up there looking for Harris Regan. It's going to bounce in front. Round Connor Hawkins it goes. Through down to Sean Wisey. He's under the pump too. He's got to get rid of it. And he's been called for holding... I can't... Oh, yep. He got called for... he's coughed it up and... Joy Holmes, good spoil. Down to Brandy Lee. Managed to tidy it up. Benny Stop gets it. He needs a bit of a shepherd. Down to Connor Hawkins. First time I've called his name. Up to looking for Riley Holden. He's got 2 to beat. He's been held, and the umpire saw it. Not the umpire in charge, but the other umpire saw it. So Riley Holden's got it. He wheel onto that trusty left foot. He loves lighting it up from here. Beautiful big kick. It's going to go right to the goal mouth, but it's the wrong side of the point goal post. It's only a minor for Jerry.
That's 55 metres back.
Yeah, he's a beautiful kick. He winds up on that left foot, doesn't he?
Yeah. A lot of pressure around the ball here. A lot of pressure on the game. It's
good game.
Good game.
Good start. Little short kicking from McGlynn's going to make it hard for Jack. He's put it back over the old 1-2. Telling his McGlynn where to kick it. Yeah, good kick in the Bairstow. Well positioned.
You don't do that to the coach.
No.
Put him under the pump.
Yep. Well used by Bairstow as usual. Into Harris Regan it is. Into number 7 for Lake Grace.
That's Ongerup.
Yeah, he's played it right too. So up it comes looking for Calopi. He's got Aaron Winters to beat. Taps it over his head. Well done. Now he's got to get rid of it. Pops it up there, makes it hard for the forwards. Oh, Leighton Smith just pushed him fair in the middle of the back. Play on, the umpire says. Good footy from Darcy Webb. Kept it going forward. Andy Solomon's got tough one to beat. He's got one in the back too. Play on. He's Murdoch's eating the whistle and he's going to blow it this time. And it says, give it to me, boys. We'll have it. He'll be 40 metres out in front of Jerry's goal.
Like you said, Baz, the pace is pretty quick.
Yep.
So how long we can keep this up for?
Umpire's throwing the whistle away. It's good. Let him play. Up it goes. Two ruckman there. Reuben Smith down through comes Riley Holden. He's keen to make an impression. Darcy Smith wheels Webb on the right foot. Comes down Lake Grace, kicks it to Owen Vale. I think it's going to go out of bounds. Oh, it's on the full. No, I don't know. No one stopped. It's play on, and Ben Hislop's got it and kicked the goal. But I think there's been a whistle, hasn't there? No, there's a whistle on play.
It did not go out.
I didn't quite see it, actually, to be honest with you. But
I didn't see
there was a whistle on play, and umpire Murdoch says, "No, boys, you've got to throw it in." No, it's on the full. He's going to have a kick. Mitch Smith's on the mark. Ben Hislop wheels around on his right foot. Got to get rid of it.
Get it again.
Not a bad effort, but it's only a point this time, so it'll take Jerry to 2-2. Lake Grace will be 2-1, are they? Yep. And we must be nearly sneaking up to quarter time, I think.
9 minutes.
9 minutes to quarter time, thanks Trent. Leighton Smith will bring it out. Beautiful kick off the boot, up to looking for Harris Regan. Down it comes, good handball from Bourne, but to no one involved. Riley Holden's back in there. Got to help him out. There's 2 on 4 here. Bourne's managed to bottle it up right in front of the commentary box here. And it's good contest from both clubs. Darcy Webb comes off. Conor Brooks will go on for the Jerry Eagles. A lot of players around the footy again. Hard to get it out of there. Up they go. No clear winner. Down to Winters. Down to Hislop. He normally doesn't waste it too much. Like I said before, up towards Andy Solomon. He's got to get his eyes on the ball. He's under the pump. Good play from Lake Grace. Good commitment from both clubs. Down they go. It's coming you forward. It's all goes. He stacks in the middle. Rowan Murdoch says, I'll have it, boys. So both clubs put a bit of pressure on each other.
Very willing passage there, mate.
Yes. No, it's good. Up they go again. Aaron Farmer's in ruck for Jerry. Down towards Andy Solomon. He's got the run of the ball. Can't quite get out of there. And he's piled on from Lake Grace through Smith and another Smith. And there'll be another ball up. What are we, 35 metres out, directly in front of Jerry's goal. This is their chance. Good slap down from Lake Grace. Down it comes Harris Regan. Good handball over to another Lake Grace player in, is that Justin Joyce? I think it is. Over towards Bairstow in the true centre position of the centre circle of Jerry. Yeah, Lake Grace has got the spare one out here to McGlynn. He'll be looking for Calliope. Up it goes. Big kick up forward. Good contest from Jerry there. Just handy mark there, but probably not long enough. Good tackle from Jerry. Good commitment there. Umpire says you've held it for too long, son. And good tackle from Alvin there.
Great recovery.
Yeah. Got Jerry out of trouble there. Deep in the back pocket for Jerry. Good little kick up to Dylan Williams. He's played quite well last week. Puts it up to Ben Hislop. Down, helped out by his mate in Winters. He doesn't quite know where to go. Just a little short kick into Hawkins. Good pick up for Jerry this year. Played quite well last time we played against Newdigate, I thought. Puts onto the right foot up there looking for Holden. He's got 2 to beat in this contest. Up he goes. Tries to take a big hanger. Let him wheel around on that left foot. Here he goes. Who has he got in front? He's got kicked it to his partner in crime and Darcy Barrett. So this could, now there's another dust up in the middle. I don't know why there's a bit of love going on here. But good vision from Riley Holden. So Darcy Barrett, not a true goal kicker as such, John.
Like his father, wasn't he?
We'll see here.
Probably more like his granddad.
I'm saying nothing. In he comes. Deliberate approach. I think he might have sprayed it, does he? I'll have a look on the vision here, but I think it's only a point. Yep.
Yeah, it is.
Yep. Lake Grace will bring it in through Mitch Smith. You can see the hockey score over there. You can probably see it on the TV. It's 1-0 to Jerry. It must be nearly half time over there, so that's a start. Mitch Smith brings it in. Beautiful little kick into Bairstow. Still in the back pocket for Lake Grace. Need to get it out of here before Jerry put the pressure back on him again. He's going to come back across the goals. Oh, now there's trouble. Over Mitch Smith's head. In they go. Darcy Barrett will be in there trying to bottle it up. Well pushed out by Lake Grace. Now they're under the pump. He's pushed over the boundary line. Lake Grace will ruin that little kick. But it is Lake Grace's first game this year, so that we can handle a few little cobwebs, Jono.
Yeah, for sure, mate. It's
it happens.
You can train as much as you like, but you can't beat match play.
You can't beat match fitness. Yep, match play. In it comes just around for the point post at Jerry. Up they go. No one in the ruck for Jerry. Down it comes to Bairstow. Called his name a few times already. Good side step. Up they come. Up it goes. Back over to Sean Wisewood. He's going to pump it back into the forward line. Oh, good mark from Darcy Barrett. He's going to have another shot at goal here.
Oh.
There's a little bit going on here.
Young Leighton, he's getting a bit willing.
Yeah. You know, young Leighton and Darcy Barrett have spent a bit of time together, so there's a bit of...
bit of dormitory love.
Yep. No, there'll be a bit of love going here. He comes in right behind this one. See what he does this time. That looks better off the boot, but it's going to go across the face. And
Plenty of distance.
Yeah, plenty of distance, but just know the accuracy. That's his second point. I have to remind him at half time.
There he goes. He's clicking the ball for a moment. He plays it.
Oh, that's young. Yeah. No, good.
So Mitch Smith will bring it back in again. Beautiful day here at Jerry Jono. A little bit of cloud, cool enough for footy, but no wind. No wind advantage. It's spot on.
Which you totally doing it last year, but
Yeah, we're saving up, don't worry. Next time we come here, it'll be blown. Mitch Smith will bring it in. Good kick. That's a better kick this time, Mitch. Out to Luke Besto.
he's had a good quarter.
Yes, he's very good. He's
Always
been
does.
Lake's best for the quarter, definitely.
Fittest I've seen, though.
Yeah, no, he looks well, doesn't he? He's a forever veteran, isn't he? Just forever keeps going. In it comes. Baum had a bit of it. There's a call on the ball there. Was that Alex's kick?
He's been good too.
Not much in that but anyway, Jerry will take it right in front of the commentary box here at Jerramungup. Baum, he kicks it off his ankle a bit up. It goes. There's no one in particular. That's a push in the back. Yep. Right there in front of umpire Rowan Murdoch. So Lake Grace will get the free kick out. It'll come here to the commentary side. It's good to keep it over this side for us. You can see what's going on. Josh Giles, yeah, he's normally pretty steady too. Up it goes. Good kick up to Harris Reed. Good, nice, strong mark in front. He wheels around on the right foot. A little worm burner, but it's going to work out all right here. Up to McGlynn. Here we go. Lake Grace have got the overlap here. He doesn't quite know where to go. Where's Calliope? Up they go. Good mark from Justin Joyce. Is it? Is that? I'm pretty sure that's Joyce, Jono.
I think it is.
Yeah, no, very controlled mark there. Knew what he was doing.
Yeah, that's it.
No, this is his first shot at goal. Called his name a few times too.
Played a lot of junior footy at Lake Grace, and he's
Where does he live?
he's in Perth.
Yep.
But he played for Subiaco.
Yep.
And played all his junior footy in Lake Grace.
Yeah, nice. Coming in, deliberate approach. He's just pushed it a bit to the right, so it's only a minor score.
Wanted to come home and play with a lot of his teammates like Luke and all that era.
Yeah, no, very good. So it'll take Lake Grace to 2-2, Jerry a 2-4. It comes from Alvin. Good kick up the middle. Trying to use the corridor a bit more. Out it comes here to the corridor now. It's back out to the boundary line. Darcy Webb pops up a little kick over towards Tate Barrett. Good mark. Close attention there. He'll be looking back into the middle towards Baum. Good kick. Baum's in the right spot here. Good spoil butt from Lake Grace. Down it comes through. Is that Mitch Smith again?
That's Leighton, that was.
That was Leighton Smith. Good tackle there from... is that Harris Regan?
No.
No.
That's Luke Moore.
That's Luke Moore, yeah. And there's been a little little interference there, and the umpire says, well, 50 for that.
And that's, Harris Regan.
Yeah, that's Harris Regan, yep. So the umpire's going to give a 50-metre penalty against Tate Barrett. That'll cost him. And it'll take him right up to nearly the top of the goal. Subtle ear massage, Trent, yeah. So he'll have a...
Picking rocks next week.
Yeah. So he'll have a pretty simple shot here, I would have thought, for Harris.
Harris Regan.
Yeah, very good.
Famous instrumental family.
Very good last year in the grand final.
Very good.
Deliberate approach, and he makes no mistake. So he'll put Lake Grace in front, Jono, 3-2.
3-2 to
2-4.
4 points.
Yep. Can't have long to go to quarter time. So we'll...
1 minute, 2 minutes. 2 minutes to go.
Very good quarter.
Nice and even, like you said.
Yeah. Lake Grace pretty even team.
Yeah.
The quite even in the middle, isn't it? Contest.
Very even.
Yeah.
Just looking at Benny Lee, been around a while. He's been a great stalwart for you.
Yeah.
On there.
Yeah, no, he's
played pretty well in his first score.
Yeah,
too.
fairest and best a couple of years ago for the club. So Making a few changes in the middle. Up they go again. No Consoy Rucknell. Brenny Lee tries to do his mopping up. Gets pushed forward for Lake Grace. In comes Luke Bairstow. He tries to twist his way out of there, but umpire says, I'll have it, boys. Just about on the 50-metre line for Lake Grace. So they'll be looking for another score here before quarter time. They'll go in quite happy, I think, both clubs. Up they go. Bairstow's trying to get hold of it. Benny Lee gets hold of it down to Ben Hislop. Out to Winters. Called that a few times last week. Winters pops it up looking for Andy Solomon. He's got one of the Lake Grace defenders a beat. Down there comes the Mitch Thornton. Normally very reliable back there. Wheels around. You want that left foot. Whack he goes. 50 metres up there looking for Luke Moore, is it? Called his name a few times. He's probably one of Lake's best for the quarter too. Doesn't quite know where to go. He pops it up looking for Harris Regan. Good spoil from Wade Brown there. Gives it to Ben Hislop. Ben Hislop's got to give it back to him now. Good handball, good chain of handball down to Nick Winters. Big long kick there, looking for Andy Solomon again. He's got a couple of metres on his player this time. Can't get hold of it. Down to Austin Brown. He's got the wheel around and beat Mitch Smith. Whacks it onto the boot into the middle, and Thomas Hicks is going to take a pretty simple mark in front of Joy Holmes. Probably have a shot at goal.
How's he going to go from there, Bass? You got it, would you?
Yeah, no, he's going to play on. He's popped it up, looking for Riley Holden, and it's gone through. Tyson Prater was onto that one. It's gone through from behind for Jerry, so he probably should have gone back and had a shot. He probably would have made the distance all right. Prater will bring it in. That trusty left foot, bang, he goes. It'll be 50 metres, no worries. Out they go. Good contest from both teams there. Good play, 2-on-1. Down it comes the Lake Groves. Up they go, up the wing, looking for what's his first name, John? I forget now. Good spoil. Good contest though too. Wade Brown and is that Calliope up there? Down it comes the Hislop again, but Tyson Prater's cut it off again. He's having a great quarter too. So
very good.
Going into quarter time, Prater's popped it up to Mitch Thornton. He's called these names a few times. So there's the siren for quarter time, Jono. They'll get your best players for both teams if you want them, and just a bit of a summary on the quarter, and we'll go from there.
Yeah, Baz has been a really good quarter of footy, fast and nice and open, and some good skills coming into it. So both clubs are having a good fair dinkum go. It's a low scoring game, but when you watch the game, there's a lot of pressure around, and no one's getting an easy kick. No one's getting an easy shot at goals. Although looking at Lake Grace Pingrup, thank cross for Tyson Prater, because they would have had 3 or 4 more.
Yeah.
Because he's taken 6 uncontested marks back there. Just I reckon the play.
It'd have to have.
So no, he's been very good, and the other ones, Harris Regan and Luke Moore have been good out of the centre there, and the old reliable Luke Bairstow, I thought he was probably our best in Lake Grace.
Pretty best on ground, nearly.
Yep, Tyson down there at centre half back, mopping up. For you guys, young Tate, he's been everywhere on the ground. He must have fit as, I don't know what you're doing to him out the phone there, mate, but he's run about 300 miles. He's been your best around the ground, taking marks, and then all of a sudden up taking a shot at goals. And young Riley, he's been very good at centre half forward. He's a great comeback for you guys. He's uses the ball well. Got a beautiful left foot. Big. Funny things about left footers, they seem to be able to do that. And obviously Ben Hislop's been your best, I reckon, the way he's set up out of the centre, and he's been rebounded out of the centre from coming out of the back line, so he's a very smart player. Alex Bourne at centre half back there, he's a bit like Tyson, he hasn't taken the marks like Tyson, but just made pressure on across the forward line.
And cuts him off.
And Nick Winters, what a boy to come back home. He uses the ball real well. And doesn't waste it. He seems to be on his own, seems to be having what I call a Dougie Walder style. He seems to have all the time in the world.
Yes, I was just going to say, seems to have a bit of time, doesn't he?
So I thought they were the better players for you guys. The goal scorer as well. There's no rule out. No. Besides young Jackson Clovey kicked 1 and 2 out of guns on the full. I reckon. We backed him from where he was on the boundary here. But,
that wasn't that good, was it? All right, we'll have a couple of minute break, and we'll be back at the start of the second quarter. Just hold it in. Just about underway in the second quarter here at Jerry today in the round 2 of the OFA. Sees a bit of discrepancy in the scoreboard, but I think Lake Grace is 3-2-20 to Jerry 2-5-17, so quite even here at quarter time.
3-point game, Baz, and it's how you like to see it. You don't like to see blowouts and two good sides here today. Real good, you know. They're both recruited well, and good to see young blokes back in the town.
Yeah, that's good. Umpire Murdoch throws it up. No concise winner. Benny Lee gets a second tap at it. Down to Nick Winters. We would have got a bit of a rev up at quarter time. Back to Hislop. Never wastes the ball too much. Down towards Thomas Hicks. He needs to get rid of it. He's under the pump. Wobbly old kick up to centre forward. Looking for Riley Old. Manages to tap it in front of himself. Lake Grace is going to bottle it up through Mitch Smith. Pulls it in. Down it goes through to Riley Holden. He's on the ground. Benny Lee's down there. Back to Tyson Prater. Nearly have to be Lake Grace's best, I'd thought. Beautiful long left foot up. Looking for...
that was Joyce.
That was Joyce, and it's a good mark in front, I thought.
I thought he marked that.
No, umpire says he must have had a bit of a hand on it, Joyce.
He said he touched it on the way through.
Fair enough. Can't argue with the umpire. Up they go again. If you can hear a car alarm in the background, I'll get it turned off in a minute. Down to Bairstow. Round 1, round 2. He's in trouble now. Pops it out to... Is that Moore? Little... Regan. Harry Regan down to Jack Carruthers. Good handball out to Jai Holmes. Like the first minute of the first quarter. That's what happened going the other way. So good finish by young Jai again for a Lake Grace goal going to the eastern end down at Jerry. So someone's got to play on young Jai. I think he's starting on the wing. So
he is, and he read it well. He stayed out wide and waited for it and made himself available and had plenty of room in front of him to run in to kick the goal. Yeah. Well played. Real true wingman, actually.
Yeah, no, he did well.
Got a bit of height about him to mark the ball as well. He's
a rangy type. Moves well, doesn't he, Jai? So, good start from Lake Grace, just like the first quarter. In Earl comes again. Both ruckmen quite competitive at it. No one's clear winner. Good tap down from Lake Grace down to Hislop. Mops it up. Comes out the commentary side looking up for Darcy Webb. He's going to backed off and Thomas Hicks goes through. Well done. Good pressure. Didn't probably have the ball. Down to Mitch Smith with Thornton as well. Connor Hawkins whacked it on his boot up, looking for no one in particular. It's going to be punched over the boundary line by Lake Grace and Josh Cameron, and it's be thrown in again. Good start to the second quarter here. A lot of players are in the footy again. Not many people up Lake Grace forward line. Pagan's paddock again. Thrown in, up they go. Down to no one in particular. Ben Hislop should get hold of the ball. Tate Barrett balls in. Tries to get it out now, and it's going to be bottled up. 2-on-1. Umpire Earl says, I'll have it again, please, boys.
Bit of a fast first quarter. It's starting. The boys must feel that.
Yeah, I think they've slowed down a bit this quarter. So up they go. Lee and Davey. They'll do this all day. Good punch down from Trevor Davey. Back to Hislop. Caught his name a few times. Whacks on left foot, but it's going to end up in Mitch Smith's hands. I think it might have been touched. He whacks it back on his boot, looking for Joyce. Lucks of fortune. Wants to get rid of it. Plays on to Luke Moore, is it?
Luke Moore, that's it.
Yep, good kick up into the forward line, looking for Clopey.
He comes on Holmes again.
Yeah, Holmes is in there again. He's had a good game. Winters has kept it in front of him. Clopey kept his feet. Down it comes to Luke Moore again. Or was it Harris Regan? He's popped in. He's found Holmes again. Someone's got to be playing on young Holmes. He's going to have a shot at goal here. He'll have to take a good kick from there too.
Reads the ball well.
He does. He's played well. He's looking.
Gets himself in the right position.
He's looking to get rid of it. No, he's going to go back now and have a deliberate shot. So he's started well in the first quarter and started very well in the second quarter.
It's the key, isn't it, to be at the next possession. No, he was at the early scrimmage and he was at the next possession ready to take it on. So.
In he comes. Good kick off the boot. It's right into the goal square here and it's going to be punched. Oh, I think it's a goal.
It's a goal, right on the goal line.
Right on the goal line. Yeah, no one's remonstrating. No, the goal umpire was... no one's remonstrated with him, but so it must have been a goal. So, no, good start in the second quarter from Lake Grace here. It takes them to 5-2-32, 2-5-17, Jerry. So they need to steady here, Jerramungup, just to keep Lake Grace in rein here.
Yeah, that Tyson Prater again, you know, two uncontested goals there.
Yeah, and he's just seems to get on his own, doesn't he?
He does, yep.
No, he's very,
and
very...
when he kicks it, he kicks over a line, 60 metres, and that's just invaluable.
Down it comes, no clear winner out of the ruck. Good contest in the middle from both teams. Down it comes to Davey. Bairstow keeps his feet. Secret of this game, don't fall over. In they go again. Davies battled in well there. Benny Lee tackles, and it's a ball up.
Luke seems to have that ability when it's needed to step up. He does, no matter where it is.
The big games, yeah. Good tap down from Davey, down to the bloke we're just talking about. Down it comes to Barrett. Good handball out to Hislop. Called that a few times. Up they go up to the wing, looking for no one in particular. Xander Arnold can keep his feet. Down to Mitch Thornton. Good kick up here, looking for Bailey McGlynn. He's got a couple of steps on Wade Brown here. He'll wheel around on his right foot. Pops it into Joyce. Why wouldn't you? Just in front of Hislop. He's a sneaky little kick up there, looking for the big bloke up forward. Good spoil from Winters. In they go again. Good shepherd there from Jerramungup. In comes Sean Wise. He needs to be clean here. Lake Grace got everyone under the pump. Down it comes to Tay Barrett. He's got to get rid of it too. Pops it over to Dylan Williams. Very good last week. Spears it in low, but he's popped it out to Lake Grace, and it's Regan Harris has got it. Harry Regan's got it again. I think he's kicked a goal. Yeah, the goal umpire said it's all clear. Good pressure from Lake Grace. Good play down there. Managed to keep the ball alive. Bit of an errant handball from Jerry, and Harris Regan swept on it and made him pay. There's a few boys remonstrating down there. I don't know what happened after that goal got kicked on, but umpire Murdoch's down there telling them to just separate and calm down a bit. So that take Lake Grace to 6-2, 38, 2-5, 17. So
just a race away the last.
Yeah, just a couple of quick goals here, and yeah, Jerry need a steadier here.
Yeah, a couple of opportunities down here. Baz when they dropped mark and missed
handball.
Missed handball. It's turned over pretty quickly.
That's what happens in footy.
First quarter, Jerry will handle it clean and skills.
Yeah, a couple of good opportunistic goals from Lake Grace, but that's the way it goes. So that's good start to the second quarter. Davey Lee will go at it again. Good tap down from Davey. Good pressure from Jerry in the middle. Barrett whacks it on his left foot, getting a bit of it now. Up there looking for Austin Brown. Good play from Lake Grace. Down through Riley Holden. Beautiful pick up, number 5. Pops it on his left foot, looking for Andy Solomon. Puts it out in front of him. Beautiful skills there from Holden. So Andy Solomon's a left footer. He'll take a good kick from there.
Hasn't he been a good player for you over the years, Baz?
Yes, yep. He's won 6 grand finals for the club. Very good for the club. 300 game player. And still contributing. In he comes, left foot, take a good kick from there. We'll put it right into the teeth of the goals. Deliberate approach, not bad off the boot. Umpire performance is nuts. To the near side, there'll be only a minor score. So 2-6 to Jerry. The scoreboard's gone a bit blank on me. 2-6 to Jerry, 6-2, 38 to Lake Grace. So it's up Jerry's end here. They'll be wanting a score out of this one. In it comes through Mitch Smith. He's 20 metres out of the square. Beautiful kick up towards the wing. Good contest there. Wade Brown and Glenn. In goes... He ducked into that one, Umpy. Yeah, play on, can't argue now.
Joyce.
Into Joyce in the middle, getting a bit of the footy now, a bit of experience coming home here. He's going to put it back out now. He's going to look up there for Lake Grace in Luke Moore. Mopped up by Sean Morsey. First time I've called his name, down to Ben Hislop. He's got nowhere to go. Austin Brown's got a couple of metres on his player in Lewis Gerard. Had a good contest, those two young blokes. Austin Brown kicks it into the man on the mark. Needs some help now through Wisewood. Bounces up, puts it on the right foot up there looking for Andy Solomon. He's got a couple to beat. Down they come. Barrett swoops on it, whacks it on his left foot if he's running too fast. Down it goes. Good pressure, good mopped up well. Down they come. Andy Solomon goes in there. Needs a bit of help. Up they go towards Holden. A good cut-off mark from, is that Cameron? Yeah, Josh Cameron. He's played quite well, I thought.
He has, actually,
Yeah, played well across that half-pack.
Only a Colt, only a boy.
Yep, no, he's playing well. Up they go looking for Bailey McLean. Good punch from Wade Brown. Down it comes to Shaw Boys, but this is where Jerry are falling down. They're wasting it here. Good contest from both teams there. Andy Solomon sweeps down. He's looking for the right options, being cut off by Harris Regan, and he coughs it up to Ben Hislop. Now he's going to put it back up there looking for Brendan Lee. It's going to be cut off by... That should have been nearly a free kick there, Umpy. But in they go. Stacks on the mill. It's come out now. Jerry met the ball hard there, everyone. And umpire says there's a push in the back. Someone got one in the back there. I think it's Lake Grace free kick in Leighton Smith. Yep. Comes out wide here. He's going to look for Jack Carruthers.
The old coach.
Yep. Dylan Williams has got to get back there. Had a big week on the Boomsborough, I think, old deal. So Carruthers will wheel around and put it up there looking for Jackson Club. He's been cut off by Connor Hawkins. Down it comes now to Alvin. He's under the pump. Puts it out to the wing with Jai Holmes and Sean Wisett. Good contest this too. Good play by Holmes. Kept the ball going forward. Back into Winters. He's got to get rid of it. He just wanders away from his man too easily. Puts it up into the middle looking for Brendan Lee. First kick he's had out on the field. He's battled well in the ruck. Out towards Darcy Webb. The game needs to open up here now. Is he going to go back in the middle? And now when a kick to it, he's going to go back in the middle looking for Brendan Lee. It's a dangerous kick, but he's played on. He's going to pop it up looking for Austin Brown. Good punch there from number 7 there in Lewis Gerard. Good contest, those two boys. Riley holds in there. In goes Prater. Tries to use his old skill and weight there. Down it comes. Here's Gerard again. Had a good game, I thought. Up they go. Good mark from Carruthers. He's going to wheel around on that left foot. What's he got? Down there looking for Calopi. Should have done better than that. Should have got hold of it. Now he's under the pump. That opposition player, Winters, won't let him go get one too easy. Good fight out by both clubs. Picked up by his stop, but it's up to no avail. It's back to Carruthers. Oh, good spoil. A few mistakes coming in the game now, John.
Yep.
A few tired legs.
Yep.
They need half time.
quarter and a half of real solid pace and pressure.
Yes. Now they're I've liked that Lincoln Eaton's game too today.
Yep, he's
quite a handy young pickup.
He's got the body and the build, and
yep,
he's got the skills as well.
Got the physique for a footballer. In they go again through Harris Regan's. Down to Bairstow, he's throwing it out. That's a throw, Wimpy. In they go again. Play on, he says. Down it comes to Joyce. Getting a bit of the footy now. Out to Tyson Prater. Bit of an errant handball. Down to Eaton now. Oh, he can't keep his foot. Now he's in trouble. Dragged it in. And umpire Earl says, well, I'll have it, boys. I feel he would have been in big strife. Earl bounced it up. A lot of players around the footy again. A few interchanges coming now. Everyone needs a bit of a breather. Right in front of the commentary in the interchange boxes here. Up they go. Davey and Lee again. Davey not a bad tap down straight to Ben Hislop. You know, the evergreen Tyson Prater is going to get another touch. Down it comes to young Gerard. He's played well.
Very good.
Yeah, he's been very good. Yes. Pops it up the middle to Harris Regan. It was also been quite handy. And it comes to Moore. He's had a bit of it too. Good contest with him and Bourne. No clear winner. Bourne's been tapped on the ankle.
Been tripped.
Yep. Good call one. Saw that one.
That's usually 50 metres, but
yeah, normally is. Bourne puts it right up into Andy Solomon's throat. Good mark out in front of Mitch Smith. And his left footy here, he's going to play on. Out of the pocket, gone out towards Aaron Farmer. We'll take a good kick from here. It's hard to kick a goal from that pocket.
10 years ago, you would have put that in the tree.
Yeah, 5 years ago, he would have kicked it over Omo's head. But Jerry needed to get a bit of ascendancy back in the game and get a couple of goals and go into half time a bit more, bit closer on the scoreboard. So 6-2-38 to 2-6-18.
You get 12 minutes.
Yep, only halfway through the second quarter. So Farmer comes in. Take a good kick from here. No wind to worry him up that end. But I think he's a bit narrow. It's only, oh no, it hasn't made the distance, but it's going to be tapped over and it's only a minor score. So
plenty of opportunity in the forward line here this last 5 or 6 minutes, Baz, for the Jerramungup to get a couple back.
Yes, they've got a bit of the ball back in the hands. Oh, wobbly old kick in from Mitch Smith.
That's unusual.
And it's very unusual, John. I totally agree. Wobbly old kick, and Darcy Webb's the recipient. Managed to cut it off, so I like Darcy from here. Good distance for him, so this is Jerry's chance to get back on the goal kicking list. 2-7-6-2. They need a goal just to steady the ship a bit. And he comes. He'll have to kick it 40 metres. Not bad off the boot. Oh, it's going to be a bit narrow too, so it's only a point. It's 2-8 to Jerry, 20. 6-2-38. So late grades. Mitch Smith played straight on. The goal umpire will not wave his flag.
Yeah.
Out to Tyson Prater. He's going to get leather poisoning today. He's called his name a lot. Good mark in front there by Connor Hawkins. Haven't called his name much today. He probably needs to fire up. Nice little kick in over Darcy Webb's head, but I think that was that deliberate? I don't know.
I think it was, mate.
Was it? We'll take it anyway. They'll take it. That's off to Nick Winters. He can take a good kick from here. He doesn't know where to go. He's put it up into the hot spot. Good contest from both boys.
Geez,
yeah, that's a free kick. I think Benny Heslop might have had Harris Regan a bit high, so popped it up to Luke Bairstow. The prime movers is getting a bit of it now. Bairstow, Prater, Regan, Joyce. Pops it out here to Mitch Thornton. I've liked this game too. Always a good, solid contributor for Lake Gross.
Very much.
Very good contributor.
Very unassuming sort of
yes,
player.
You know, he's in a good career for Lake Gross. Puts it on that trusty left foot, right in front of us. Good vision. Up they'll go. Winters should have grabbed hold of that in front of Calopi. Now it's on the ground. Made it hard for both teams. Williams is in there. And there'll be a ball up.
You see why they call him Padlock. He doesn't give you much.
No, you know you've played a game after you've played on him. Trust me. Not that I'd know, but I wouldn't like to know. So up they'll go again. Aaron Farmer and Reuben Smith will go up again, being a good long servant for Lake Grace too. In they go, Luke Besto probably got one high. Play on, Murdoch says. Winters gets around one, around two. Tries to get around Luke Besto. No avail. Connor Hawkins called his name a few more times this quarter. It's good. Past all the players. Back to you-know-who. Tyson Prater. He's just like Jeremy McGovern back there. Just cuts it off every single time. Beautiful left foot. Never wastes it. Well, I tell a lie. He's got the commentator's curse. And he's popped it up to Aaron Farmer. There's a wobbly old kick in the middle. Puts Ben Hislop under the pump. He's got to get rid of it. And he's coughed it up to...
Cameron.
Luke Cameron.
Josh Cameron.
Luke? Josh,
yeah. He's had a serviceable
yeah, he'd have to be just about in Lake Grace's best, so...
Yeah, good to see.
Yeah. Good kick out here in front of us. Up they go looking for Davey. Good punch. Down it comes to Moore. Good handball over the top. Down to Besto. He's tackled. Back to Davey. He's got round one. Tries to get around two. Pops it up and Bourne's going to cut it off.
He's been good back there. Alex.
Yeah, he's very steady back there today. Wobbly old kick off the boot. It's going to go out in the full, I think, in front of us. So that's unusual.
The curse again, back.
Yeah. Down to Luke Moore. He pops it into Joyce. Called his name a few times now. Beautiful kick off the boot. Up to Leighton Smith. Going to wheel around on his right foot. Tries to go around. Play on, they say. Good punch from down there from Winters. Good contest, those two. Sean Wisey needs to get hold of it. In they go again. Good play from Lake Grace. Keep the ball going forward. Down there in front of Alvin and the big fella down there, number 52's got it out to Calopi. Manages to find a couple of metres on his player in Winters, and he's had a shot at goal. I think it's only a point. Just pushed it across a bit too far there, Jono, and it'll be a minor score. So it takes Lake Grace to 6-3.
2-8.
2-8. 6-3-39 to 2-8.
Opportunities Jerry's had. A couple have been hard, but a couple of them should have been.
Yep. Bourne brings it out. That's a better kick this time up there looking for Tate Barrett. He's had a pretty good quarter. Wants to get on with it. Know when to go to. Needs to probably come up this commentator's side. Tries to square it up, looking for the middle up there, looking for Winters, and why wouldn't you? Good mark over the top there from Bairstow. Likes to play on. Yeah, being Jerry's best up to Austin Brown. He needs to find the goals here or kick it over the top there. Solomon needs to turn around. That's not a bad effort off the boot. It's going to bounce just to the left of the goalpost. So good strike from Austin Brown. Yeah, just need a little bit of a googly there and would have been fine. So
good passage to play there from Jerry.
Yeah, better. Started back here.
Young Tate used the ball well.
In the back pocket. So Mitch Smith will bring it back in again. Into his brother. Lake Grace. We haven't got long till half time, Jono. It's sort of
7 minutes.
7 minutes.
7.5 minutes.
Got a little bit of time. Down it comes to Mitch Smith again. Pops it over to the young Gerard. Is it he's like his quarter? He's got a bit of toe. Up to the wing. Looking up there for Jack Carruthers, the coach. Well, wouldn't you? Yeah, whacked it on his left foot. He's back in there looking for Joyce, and why not? The prime movers are starting to get a bit of it. So Leighton Smith manages to mop it up and out through Mitch Thornton. He's having a good game too. Aaron Farmer's going to cut it off for Jerry. Down it comes to
play by Farmer to leave his man come there.
Yeah, took it on. Up to Riley Holden. He's managed to turn his man around in Cameron. Wobbly old kick from Holly's coughed it up straight into Luke Moore's. Was it Joyce's hands? Yeah, you have to be Lake Grace's best for the half. Getting a bit of it now, Jono.
Who you didn't want it to?
No, the best kick on the field nearly. Wobbly old kick from Lincoln Eaton there. He's going to probably mop it up and tidy up his mess, but there's stacks on the mill now out there. Now pop the ball out. Jerry 3-on-3 out there. Out it comes through Dylan Williams. Wobbly old kick up into the pocket. It's going to go out of bounds, I think, in front of the scoreboard. So the game on here for the last 5 minutes before half time, Jono. And it's
just
evened up a bit this quarter, hasn't it?
Jerry get another one on the board. It'll make it a good half, good game.
Lake Grace kicked 3 quick goals in the start of that quarter, and another one from Jerry will make it a pretty even half time contest, I reckon. Here goes Bairstow. Whacks it, gets it out again. Over towards Prater. The big prime moves from Lake Grace are getting a bit of it now, making Jerry pay. Up to Joyce. Someone's got to play on this boy. In comes Baum. Out it comes to Thornton. This is good play from Lake Grace. They've opened the game right up. Over the head it goes of the big bloke down there in Eaton. Joe Alvin from Jerry's going to mop up, and he's got to, turns around once. Got to get rid of it now. Over it comes down to Winters. He whacks it on the boot. Puts out to Wade Brown, but Jack Carruthers is going to cut it off right at the 50. Tries to Dustin Martin him. Whacks it on the left foot. Beautiful kick in from Carruthers. Just over the head of Nick Winters. Into Calopi. Good play from Lake Grace.
His unpreferred foot too, Jack.
Yes, beautiful
pass.
kick.
Always been a good kick, both feet, Jack.
Just had enough weight on it, didn't it?
Yeah.
Over the head of Nick Winters, and Calliope will just about nail this one from here, John. I would like him from here.
I would think he would.
Yes. 40 metres out, straight in front.
I say, put away your glasses.
Yeah, put this one down. Give him the commentator's curse again.
No, I'm backing him.
Yeah, no, I'm backing him from here too. He hasn't.
That's all he does at training, I think. So.
Yeah, no, it looks good off the boot.
That's good.
There's just clapping down the goal square, so it's, I think it's a goal. So well done, Lake Grace. Played well then, opened the game up a bit.
It was a good 40-metre goal, that.
Yep.
Hey?
No, the goal boy, he'll get a bit of a dressing down at half time from the other end there, so tidy him up a bit. So it takes Lake Grace 7-3-45, leading Jerry 2-9-21 here at Jerramungup. Deep into the second quarter. And good contest from both teams. Lake Grace have just opened the game up a bit this second quarter.
Those three, not easy goals, but 3 goals they got pretty quickly in the first
just
part of this quarter. Just took it away for a minute.
Yeah, opened the game up a bit, haven't it? Took it away from Jerry. So I think Davey's been very good in the ruck in there too, giving those boys in the middle first option too, John, I thought.
Very good. Yeah, like he's down to Luke Bairstow. He's done that probably 6 or 7 times this quarter.
No, he's pretty even contest there. Farmer smacks it forward down to you-know-who. He'll wheel around that trusty left foot and whack it out here towards Holmes and Joyce. Good combination going here. Joyce picks it up down to Holmes. He won't waste it. He's a pretty good first half. Beautiful kick. Well cut off by Ben Hislop, but it was going down Luke Bestow's throat if he wasn't there, but it would have been just another shot at goal. So they need to man up on that young Holmes and Joyce, I reckon, the Jerry boys.
He's playing that wing really well, young Holmes.
He's very well.
Presents himself out there, and they're starting to look for him too because they know he's going to be there.
Yeah, what's he up to this year, John?
He's back on the farm.
Back on the farm, yeah, good.
Hope he hangs around for a while.
Yep, good. Up they go. No mark, 3 Jerry boys up. Farmer whacks it on the left foot. He's going to Lux of Fortune in, runs in front of Austin Brown, in front of Gerard. He whacks it on his left foot. Down to Darcy Barrett. He's under the pump, manages to get it out to Andy Solomon. He's coughed it up on his right foot. So that's something going through from one of scores.
Could have run it in there.
Oh, he could have had no one talking to him, but he's... Anyway, Lux of Fortune. So it's 2-10, Jerry, 22. What was Jerry at quarter time?
2-5.
5. So it's 5 points this quarter. At 7-3, 45 Lake Grace, 23-point margin. Deep into the second quarter here at Jerramungup.
Only 4 minutes to go.
Mitch Smith brings it back in. Oh, he's made it hard for young Gerard, but he's managed.
No, that's young Josh.
Oh, it's
Cameron.
Cameron, sorry.
Been good.
Yeah, he's had a good quarter. Pops it up here to Luke Besto, still deep in the back pocket for Lake Grace. They're going to get out of trouble here through Davey. Good skills from Lake Grace. Needs to work it up towards the wing. Run pretty looking for a bit of a breather here at half torn. Good kick up there looking for Holmes. It's going to be cut off by young Thomas Hicks. Holmes has got a bit of toe. Back to Luke Bairstow. Into Prater. I've called that combination a few times.
A little mask combination.
This half, yep, this half they've been very, very good. The prime moves of Lake Grace. Beautiful long kick from Prater up there looking for, who's that? Good spoil from behind in Hislop.
Joyce.
That was Joyce, yes, again. Down to Sean Wise, back to Hislop, backs on that left foot. Up to young Austin Brown, called his name a few times this quarter too. There's a little short kick into Tate Barrett in the middle. Needs to get it up forward. We've got a spare man up there, and Jerry, no, whacks it off to young Nick Winters. He'll wheel onto that right foot and get it into the goal square. Big long kick, it's not going to make the distance. Up they go into the square. Prater's got it. Well rove front and centre from number 11 there in Darcy Barrett. I think he's managed to kick a goal. He missed 2 down here in the first quarter.
He's made up, Baz.
He's made up for it now, so he's redeemed himself. So much needed goal for Jerry.
Was well, the old stone front and square.
Yes, front and centre.
Read that well.
Read that well. Yep. So he's takes Jerry to 3-10, 28 to 7, 3:45. So 17 points adrift here going into half time here, Jerry. So off comes Leighton Smith for a well-deserved rest. I thought his second quarter's been very good.
He was at Railways last year, wasn't he?
Yes. Yep. Played for Railways for a couple of years now. Yep. He's back on the farm doing a bit of tractor driving for his brother and wandering around, so it's good to see him back. We haven't got long to go to half torn. So much needed goal from Jerry going into half time, 17 points. Coach Hawkins can't be too disappointed, I wouldn't have thought, but he'll give him a bit of a dressing there, and up they go again. Good ruck now from Farmer. There's been a whistle, and we've got a late Gray's kick. I didn't see that one, Jono. I didn't.
No, I didn't see that either.
There,
Just,
but there's a free kick to Joyce. He won't waste it. He had a good quarter. Good half.
hanging on to him, actually.
Good half. Up they go.
And why would you?
Up
Big Alex.
towards, cut off by Baum in front of Carruthers. Also had a pretty good half for Jerry. Whacks it up into the middle, looking for Tate Barrett. He's also had a pretty good game this so far. Out to Nick Winters, Aaron Winters, sorry. Whacks it on the right foot, looking up there for Darcy Barrett. Good spoil from Mitch Smith. Riley Holden never called his name much this quarter. Whacks it on a wobbly old left foot kick. Waiting for the bounce to get past Andy Solomon. It's not going to. Dives back in again, help out his teammates. He's got one, his stacks on the mill. And umpire Earl says, I'll have it, boys. And Jerry's chance to get a late one.
They're going to lock it in here because he's got a minute and a half to go. And this would make it real interesting.
To go, goal here would put the cat among the pigeons for Lake Grace. They had a really pretty dominant quarter, really. Down through Davey of light years game too. Good play from Lake Grace. Out it comes through Gerard up to Carruthers. Good skills. He's played on. No, he hasn't. Wants to get on with it. Puts it out here towards Joyce, who would have had 20 possessions this half. Good kick up there, looking for
Harry Regan.
Harry Regan, yeah, good contest for these two. And it's been held to him. There'll be a ball up right in front of the interchange benches here. Jerry?
Tate had a pretty good year last year in Kangaroo Island, wasn't it? He won the first and best for the league there.
The year before, John.
Year before, was it? Yep, that's right.
Had a year off last year, did his meniscus.
That's right.
So he had surgery, and but the year before he was F&B for over in Kangaroo Island, won the association medal. Up they go. Riley Holden got a couple to beat. Down comes Darcy Barrett. He's managed to pick it up, but it's been held to him, and the umpire says, I'll have it, boys. Good play from both those
young fellas.
Heckle and Jekyll there, number 11 and number 5.
Yep.
Get into some trouble, those boys. Trust me, don't I? I don't want to know. Lee and Smith will guard it again. Must be nearly half time. 10 seconds. The siren's going to go here, Jerry. So they're not going to score here. Good play from Joyce. Bottles it up.
I was going to say what they are doing, mate. You invented.
Yep. The siren's going to go here, Jerry. So the score's going to be 3 goals, 10-28. Jerry to Lake Grace 7-3-45, so 17 points, which is probably the difference for those first couple of goals that second quarter, Jono. And after that, I thought it was pretty even.
It was actually the first 6 or 7 minutes where Lake Grace Pingrup scored those 3 goals. It just after that it was a pretty even game. Jerry had a lot of opportunities going forward, but to Lake Grace's credit with their the back line, they, especially with Tyson Prater back there, he just said to mop everything up and read it and get it away, and Luke was presenting himself up the ground a bit, so those two were, they've been together a long time and they had it worked out, but that's, they had the opportunities, like I said, but Tyson kept them out, but they still had a couple of shots at goals they should have got. Andy Solomon there, one he could have run it in and kicked it from the goal square, but chose.
That's footy for you.
That is, mate. That's how it happens. No one's talking to say you got someone right at the ring.
Yep.
So you got to do.
No, it's a good contest, but like
very good contest.
3 goals early is the difference, but that's good play from Lake Grace. They opened that game up quite early in that second quarter. But look, take nothing away from Jerry. They're not out of this one yet, so it's a good game. I'll just comment on Lake Grace's best if you want, Johnny. I thought Lewis Gerard was quite good that quarter. Justin Joyce, very good. Prater, we've mentioned. And I thought Mitch Thornton probably deserves a mention. He's quite good back there on the half-back flank, the left foot. Very, very dangerous. So I thought those boys did well. And I said Lewis Gerard, didn't I? Sorry, Luke Besto, as well as Lewis. So very good. So I thought that was sort of my best for Lake Grace. And did you have some for Jerry?
For Jerry, mate, I thought Ben, we couldn't go past him. He was just outstanding the whole time. Nick Winters, he's really starting to show his ability to come into the game. I thought he was where they, he stepped up where they needed to be and give him some drive into the forward line, which we overturned. I thought Alex was very good back there, and I thought Tate was had another good quarter, mate. He was all over the ground again. He just looks to me pretty fit, and I thought young Connor, he had a very quiet first quarter. But I thought he started to come into the
he got in the game a bit that quarter, didn't he?
A little bit more, So they were fine. Young Thomas Hicks, I thought he presented himself a lot better in that quarter too as well.
Had a bit of a crack, didn't he?
And young Darcy Barrett, he presented himself well, but if he can kick a bit straight up, there'll be another 2 goals in front.
Well, I didn't see him, so-
He did back out of it, so he
Yep.
was into it. Yeah.
Yep, no, that's good.
I thought really the bloke that sort of keeps you in the game a fair bit in that quarter to do was Benny Lee. You know,
Yep.
his work in the ruck and the work around the ground was very good. So I thought he was giving everybody the chance. So I had to mention him because his workload was outstanding.
Yeah,
actually, I thought.
tough job in the ruck.
Very tough,
So,
you know, yeah.
So, all right,
Yeah.
that's fine. Well done, Jono. We'll be back after half time to see you in the third quarter.
Here we are again, Baz. We're back at the broadcast game here today. Game of the round: Jerramungup versus Lake Grace Pingrup. And it's starting to chill out a bit. It's still a nice day, but getting a bit chilly.
Cooled off a bit.
But yeah, thanks again today for like I said earlier in the thing, the sponsors CSBP, AFGRI, Foreman Rural, and West Farmers Insurance through Darrell, and obviously the people that put all this together for the whole time is AFGRI, Great Southern Fuels, and Delta Ag and so forth. Goal of the year has been sponsored by Kimberley Accommodation Group in Broome, and AFGRI sponsoring Mark of the Year, so some pretty good prizes around. And great to have all those people on board.
Yep.
So, yep. But no, Baz, it's been a good first half. Jerry had a lot of opportunities, but they scored a goal in the last 9 minutes there, which brought it back a little bit. But they'll need to get a good start.
Yes, 17 points behind at half time, so
and
3 goals.
Starting to tire a bit, so they'll need to get a good first start while they're fresh early in the start of the quarter. I believe that in the last second quarter there, the 3 goals that Lake Grace Pingrup got in the early minutes were...
Certainly made the difference, hasn't it?
Yeah, that was right. And made the difference in the game in that first half. So. But good to see, good to see. They're both pretty even sides, and just talking to a couple of guys in the Lake Grace Pingrup, they were a bit surprised, a bit shocked, I think, to see, what they're up against. And shit, this is harder than what we thought it was going to be.
Yeah.
Or we think it was going to be.
No,
so that's great to see.
Good contest. Yeah, like you said, those 3 goals early in that second quarter.
Yep.
It's the difference. After that, the game's been pretty even, I thought. So it'll be a bit of test for the fitness today too, I reckon. Pretty torrid first old half from both clubs, so it'll come down to a bit of fitness and a few legs in the end, I reckon. Definitely not riding Jerry off. Long way to go yet, but no, it's a great first game. I haven't got any scores from Newdigate either. Have you got any update from Newdigate?
Haven't got any from Newdigate, no.
Up at Newdy, no, haven't heard too much from up that way. Just to update the listeners, but the hockey has just finished over there, and it was 3 goals to Lake Grace Pingrup to 2 goals to Jerry. So Lake Grace got a goal right in the death knot, I think.
It was
all
actually
for a while.
I watched it up there having my cup of tea and scones, Baz, and
they got one right at the end.
Right at the end, and it was 2-2 for probably a game and a half, or quarter and a half.
Yeah. So good game of hockey. I'm just waiting on a few netball scores. I'll update everyone on them when they come through.
If anybody's out there at Newdigate watching, please give us a buzz.
Yeah, give us a buzz, or send me a text, and we can announce those results as well. That'd be a good game up there today, I thought. Newdigate play Boxwood.
Yeah, if you're listening and you're doing the timekeeping, Jeff, give us a ring. Baz would love to hear from you.
Yeah, be perfect. I thought Newdigate, when they played Jerry a couple of weeks ago, they lacked a bit of cattle out, a few of the older boys playing, but they'll be a different side up at Newdy. So it'll be a good game up there today.
Yeah, well, they didn't have Dean, and he's very much like a Tyson Prater.
Yep.
Even though, taking nothing away from Jerry, I think it would have still would have won, but Dino would have been a huge difference.
Yes, they missed Dean across that half back line a couple of weeks ago. So, no, it'll be good result, good contest up there today.
Yeah. And the whole league looks, like I said earlier, looks really healthy actually. When you got all clubs fronting up with a B grade,
and quite even, Jono. I think.
Is very
well, from what I can gather, like it's only early days, but I think most clubs are going to be quite competitive.
Yeah,
it should be a good 12 home and away rounds.
Yeah, I haven't seen Ongerup play except for in the Borden AFLX Cup, which but you can't judge it on that.
They'll be okay.
They'll be very good, I think.
Yep.
A few rumours about another player coming from XEs, but I'm not sure how true that is. But time will tell.
Yep. No, Ongerup are always
very proud club.
Yes, very good team, and they'll be when the whips are cracking, they'll be amongst it again. So it's it's shaping up for a good year. And
I think one thing I hope down at Ongerup is what's his name?
Fraser get back.
He said he's going to try and have a run, but I hope he does.
Same.
There's not much he said he can do to make it any better.
No.
And that's what you and I spoke before a few weeks ago, Baz. That's what you go to the footy for, to watch those players.
Yes.
The better players, don't you?
Yep. And just talking, Jono, while we're talking, waiting to start. Country Week's on again this year, the Nutrient Carnival. So the OFA should be able to round up a pretty reasonable side, I would have thought.
Yeah, if we can get everybody on the track, which everybody's keen.
We get 8 or 10 out of this crew out here in front of us, we'll be right. So
Luke and Banger's doing some coaching on it.
Yeah, it's good. So here we are, start of the third quarter. No, looking forward to the Country Week team this year. Here's the start Jerramungup wanted. Back into Connor Hawkins' boot. He's put it right into the teeth of the girls. Riley Holden's one-on-one with young Gerard. Had a good contest those two. Darcy Barrett's in there. Pushed him in the back, I thought. Yes, so that's what the umpire thought. Jerry, you've got it.
It's a bit of a good contest between young Cameron and young Darcy.
Yes, young Cameron has played a good game too. Young Darcy's been all right, pretty handy.
Pretty handy.
Yep, so right in the pocket of young Cameron's going to have to get it out of there.
No old schoolmates out there, isn't it?
No friends now. Up they go. Brendan Lee's just stepped around Davey. It's a bit flat-footed after half time. Good kick into the forward line, looking for Austin Brown. Up they go. Good strong mark in front of young Gerard there. And, Austin will go back and have a shot from... He was just telling me before the game, Jono, he's been to Victoria, played against, was it Geelong Grammar and Melbourne Grammar, and the boys from where he goes to school, they beat him. So he was pretty happy with his work. They had a couple of good carnivals over there in Victoria.
That'll be a good experience for a young fella.
Yeah.
Get across there and playing that sort of standard.
Yep, good young fella.
Good hands.
He's going to have to kick it from 45 metres, comes in, it's a bit wobbly off the boot. It's another point, is it, for Jerry? Yeah, umpire performance says it's a point, so it takes Jerry to 3-11. Errant kicking. Get enough of the footy, Jerry. They're just not converting on the scoreboard, so 3-11 to 7-3, 16 points. Tyson Prater will bring it back in. Beautiful left good kick out to looking for the combination again in Bairstow. Had a bit of it this game. Pops it up, looking for Luke Moore. It's also played it right, I thought. Little kick over is going to be cut off. No, it's not. Just over there to bomb into Davey. He battled manfully for the first half too, John, I thought. Always put it into the man on the mark. Connor Hawkins slipped over and a bit sloppy underfoot there. Managed to he's dragged it under, and I think he's going to be ping folding the ball. And umpire Earl says, yep, you dragged it in. On to Joyce. Beautiful kick up there. 3-on-1. No contest from Jerry. Over it goes Harris Regan, over to Bairstow. He's started on like a house on fire again. He's speared it into Jack Carruthers, and there's the class of the man. Jack Carruthers has given it off to Smith, and he's made Jerry pay there, not manning up. Oh, no, he's missed it.
Yeah.
I thought that was the goal.
No, he missed that.
He missed that. Yeah, Jack he should have share and he should have gone back and had a shot himself. Trying to be a bit unselfish there.
Yep.
Dylan Williams will bring it in for Jerry.
Just trying to bring his teammates into it. That's nothing wrong with that.
He brings it into the commentary side. 2-on-1 here. He's put Aaron Winters under the pump. Harry Regan squares it up now. Here we go again. Jack Carruthers is a carbon copy. He's not going to pass it off this time.
We don't know.
No. He's going to go back and have a shot here. So well within his zone here, Jono.
Yeah, very good kick, Jack.
Well within his wheelhouse here. He won very good, reliable kick. So he has to kick it from 45, but I don't think that'll be any hassles. Nick Winters on the mark, comes in. Pretty deliberate approach. He shouldn't have too much trouble here. No wind up that western end of the oval. Comes in. Oh, it's a bit errant off the boot, and the goal umpire said, no, it's only a point. So put the commentator's curse on him too. I better just say nothing in future. So Alvin brings it back in, pops out Dylan Williams in the back pocket. There's no one on the mark. He's going to go back across the goals. Puts it over into the other back pocket is it Austin Brown, I think?
This is Austin, yeah.
Yeah, he's had a shot at goal before, spears it up the wing over the head of Wade Brown. That was a real worm burner. Into Thomas Hicks, goes back in the middle looking for Tate Barrett. He's got 3 to beat. Down it goes again. Stacks on the middle, goes in, gets it off, tries to get it off Harry Regan. Up they go, puts it up to guess who? Jai Holmes is having
he read that well.
Down to Smith. Another shot at goal, and Lake Grace have got the yips up that in like Jerry had last quarter. So there's 2 points.
I like that from a young player like Holmes. He trusted his mate and he moved into position.
Yeah, no, he's a pretty good game, isn't he?
Pretty young fella.
Pretty confident.
Calvin will tell us that's where his ability.
Of course, yep. Out it comes from the goal square from Alvin into Ben Hislop. Back to Alvin, goal 1-2, and back to Austin Brown. He's going to square it up into Winters into the middle. He wants to get on with it. Not a bad kick up there, looking for Andy Solomon. Bit of talk there needed from Jerry. Andy, long way from home. Needs to put it back into the middle here. There's a couple of spare men. Needs to put it into the goal square. Big long kick, looking for no one in particular. Up they go. Riley Holden comes down. Good contest between those two with Cameron and Holden. It's going to go out just in front of the cricket pitch here, just around from the point post here at Jerramungup. With the scores, Jerry 3-11-29, behind Lake Grace 7-6-48. So 19 points.
Talking about cricket, Jerry won the grand final this year, didn't they?
Yes, yeah, they had a good win in the cricket up at New Year. Yeah. In the ball comes, up they go. Lee and Davey are at it again. Down it comes to Andy Solomon. Wax on the left foot. Darcy Barrett's in the hot spot. He's got a couple of big, strong men to beat there, and he's taking it over the point line, is he? No, it's going to be a ball up. Umpire Earl says so a chance here for Jerry, right in the teeth of the goal.
A lot of young Darcy, the two most experienced blokes.
Yeah, he would have been under trouble there. So there'll be an opportunity here for Jerry to score. Lake Grace to tap it through for a point. Up they go. Down it comes to Luke Moore, is it? Down it comes to good tackle there from Jerry on Gerard, is it? Or young Cameron?
Gerard.
Yep, young Gerard. A lot of players around the footy.
Good to see the young players, the Colts. They play real good footy.
Yeah, no, they are having a go. Oh, it's come down out of the ruck, knock into Austin Brown, was it, I think? He whacked on the left foot and he's managed to...
Talk about goal of the day.
Yeah, I think that's a contender, Jono. Yeah, good call. I think it was Austin Brown. Yeah, that's him. So write that one in your notebook, Jono. That's a contender, definitely. So he's in the right spot at the right time there, young Austin, and whacked on the left boot and through it went. So much needed goal for Jerry, we'll say.
That was pretty deep in the right pocket.
Yeah. Brings him back in with his 13 points. So Jerry 4-11-35.
Nick Dacos of his soap,
7-6-48. I'm pretty sure the scoreboard's accurate. So we'll start again. So it's much needed first goal for Jerry at the start of the third quarter here. Is the light fading, or is it just me?
Yeah, it's coming over overcast.
It's a bit overcast, isn't it? Up they go again. Good tap down from Lee. There's a whistle on play, and it's going to go Jerry's way to Nick Winters. Yeah.
Been held there.
Good long kick down there. Looking for Holden. It's going to go over his head. Up they go again. Holden front and centre. Whacks it on his right foot. And it's been shoveled through for a point. So it's another behind Jerry. So it takes him to 4-12.
Jerry can't buy a goal.
No, it's hard work getting the goal down there. There's a lot of points. Mitch Smith will bring him back in. He's played a pretty serviceable game down there.
Very
Runs it out 10 metres. Gig long kick to no one. He'll be disappointed with that kick. Cut off by Austin Brown, the last goal scorer. Umpire says, play on, you're off your mark. Whacks it into Nick Winters. He had it before he got it. Out it goes to young Dylan Williams. Connor Hawker's got barreled after he got rid of it. Good contest down there with Holden and is that Dylan Williams, I think, in the forward pocket. So they've managed to bottle it up and there'll be a ball up just 15 metres around from the goal point post here at Jerry, right in front of the cricket pitch. Up they go again, Davey and Lee. Lee's got the better of that one. Good contest from Moore, runs it out up to no one in particular. Good punch from Jerry. Down it comes. Oh, there's one high there. Umpire Murdoch put his whistle to his mouth, didn't blow it. Down to Bourne. Manages wobbly old kick out to Austin Brown. He's the last goal, sir. Good tackle there from Jerry. Good pressure. Round it goes again to Hawkins. He was held without it and threw his arms in the air and conned the umpire there and got a free kick before it went out of bounds. Jerry putting a bit of pressure on Lake Grace here. Up it goes into Andy Solomon. Beautiful kick from Hawkins. Managed to find the gap there in between two Lake Grace players. Andy Solomon probably go back on his preferred side and have a shot at goal here. He's missed the last couple.
Got your money on him, Baz?
Oh, no, I'm saying nothing. I've put the curse on him all day. But he's on his preferred side here.
He's normally a good kick from that.
Normally a pretty good kick from here. And he comes. He's got the jitters. He's put it up in the air, and I think he's pushed it across. Yes. He's pushed it across the far side, and it's only going to be a minor.
Presented well there as an old experienced player.
He didn't kick through that one, did he? He went up in the air a bit. It's 4-13. 37 to Lake Grace 7-6-48. Prater brings it into young Gerard. He's going to come up this commentary side looking for Bairstow again. He's had enough touches today to probably last him for a couple of weeks, I reckon. Have to be in the umpires' votes today. Spears it in a little one looking for Justin Joyce. Back through the corridor, they're going up to Mitch Thornton, and why not? Tyson Prater will probably get hold of this one. No, Thornton goes up to the wing looking for, is that Harris Regan, Jono? That's him.
That's him.
Spears in looking for Calopi. Good punch from Winters. Puts him under the pump, running away from goal. Back to Harris Regan, little worm burner trying to find Mitch Smith. Is it Regan Smith? Leighton Smith, sorry. There's enough of them out there. And it's been bottled up by Jerry at the true centre of back spot, and umpire Murdoch will Give it to me, boys. We'll have a ball up. So Lake Grace putting a bit of pressure back on Jerry. Jerry down by 11 points. Had a good start of the third quarter. Up they go. Up to no one in particular. Crothers whacks it on left boot. Good backman defence from Wade Brown. Little handball over to Winters. He has a bit of a look and pops it up to the wing to Dylan Williams. Haven't called his name much today. He needs to get into it. Looks like he's been on the tractor a bit to me. Good kick into centre forward. Ben Hislop manages to find a bit of space. Wheels around on that right foot. Where's he going to go? Dodge, weave, puts it up to Riley Holden, and he's marked it out in front. Better this time, Riley. 45 metres out, 50. You'll have to kick from 50, Jono. Take a good kick from here.
That was great passage to play down that outer side wing.
Good
Very
control of the
great
footy.
skills.
Started right in the back pocket. So in he comes. That big wheeling left foot. Not too bad off the boot. I think it's a goal, Jono. Yeah, very good kick from Riley Holden. Good goal from
back
Jerry.
to 5 points.
Yes, bring it back into 5 points. So good start from the Jerry Eagles here in this third quarter. Only been going 5 minutes. And it's back to 5 points here. So a couple of quick goals. Put a bit of pressure back on Lake Groves. This will be a bit of a test for them, Jono.
Yeah, it will be, mate. It's it's brought it back into a pretty close contest now, which has been pretty close all day.
Yeah.
And like I said, the boys at half time in the Lake Grace Pingrup change rooms, they knew there were a couple of them sitting. We've got a game here.
Yeah, game on. And started down the back line there. Good control.
Great skills.
Down to Riley Holden. And
not one ball went to ground.
No.
Beautiful.
Good ruck. Lee's got a bit of the ball in the middle now. Good play from Regan. Out to Justin Joyce on the left foot. To Noah Neville. Out through Leighton Smith. Got a couple of metres in front of his player there. Twists, turns, wheels around. Good pressure from Jerry. And he's going to be pinged for holding the ball. Good tackle there from Hicks, I reckon it was. He's gone back to Ramos Judge to remind him that he got him. Very good player. A very good tackle there from Thomas. He's had a good game today.
Leighton hasn't liked the close checking, young Thomas. All day he hasn't liked it. Which you expect a backman's got to do,
Yeah, up they go to the wing. No one in particular. Got a push in the back there. Lucky to get away there through Hawkins. Comes around on his right foot there looking for Andy Solomon. Close attention from Lake Grace. Goes over the back. Good tackle from Andy Solomon. Trying to butter. Got 2 to beat. In they come now. Riley Holden. Good handball out to Andy Solomon. He's got a couple of metres on his opposition, but I think it might go out of bounds. No, it hasn't. Around they go again.
He
should have taken it out of bounds. Probably now puts Lake Grace on the pump. Joyce down there to help. Good clearing left foot kick. And up to guess who? Mitch Staunton.
Great vision.
Yeah, great vision from Joyce. There's a bit of experience comes in there. Up to Mitch Staunton. Pops it up to Luke Best over there in the far wing. Up it goes to Harry Regan again. He's had quite a good quarter, good start here.
Geez, Jerry missed a big opportunity there.
Yes, they did. Up it goes into the pocket. Good punch from Nick Winters there. Down it comes to Leighton Smith. Wheels around the right foot. Big high kick trying to make it rain. Jerry got time to get back and good defensive mark from Brendan Lee. He's going to wheel out to the broadcast side here. Out to Alex Baum. Got a few metres to work with. Up it goes looking for Darcy Barrett. Right at his feet. Hard to get it there from there. In goes got Joyce to beat. In comes Carruthers. In they go. Benny stops in there with young Gerard. He's had a good game. I liked his game today. In they go again. Winters is in there. Going to be bottled up here, and Rowan Murdoch says, give it to me, boys, I'll have it.
Talking about Cardinals and the Colts, mate, if we can get all together, we'll have a good side this year.
Yes.
Very good. Michael Hamsey's
back at Coolin, isn't again this year?
Coolin this year,
Yep. I'll do a good job again, as usual.
I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, not that far away, really. It'll come around pretty quick. Thomas Hicks has got no one to kick to. He's going to bring it back into the corridor, looking for his partner in crime and Tay Barrett. Good control. Jerry need to keep control of the ball if they're going to get in front. If the next goal, get him in front. Yeah. Good kick from Tate Barrett. Good mark from Wade Brown. Close attention from Carruthers. They want to get on with it here. Over it goes back to Tate Barrett. He's under the pump. Put him right under the pump. Good tackle from Mitch Smith. Up they go. Riley Holden's gone. There's a contender for the mark of the day there, Jono. Under strict pressure from some of the best backmen in the league there in Prater. And Riley Holden managed to cup 1, 2, 3 grabs at it and took the mark right at the top of the goal square for Jerry. So surely, I'm not going to put the commentator's curse on him this time, and I don't think Riley Holden will make much mistake here. In he comes. Beautiful left foot kick straight over the goal umpire's head, so that puts Jerry
1 point in front.
49
to 48.
Game on.
Yeah, good.
6-13, Jerry, huh? Not a point, 49 to 7-6, 48.
Yeah, they put a lot more pressure on Lake Grace Pingrup in this in the forward. Lake Grace Pingurup's forward line. Jerry's put a lot more pressure on this start of this quarter and used the ball well. Used the ball well. Yep. And the guys are presenting themselves, up the centre of the ground for Jerry.
I see they've moved Tate Barrett to centre half forward too.
See, they've got Jerry's tag and nugget now with.
Young Xander Arnold.
Yep.
Give him a bit of attention. Up they go again. Farmer and young Reuben Smith. In they go. Nick Winters has been very good trying to keep the ball going forward.
That was smart footy.
Down to Shawnee Wise. Normally got good skills. Waxed it on his left foot. Riley Holden's got close attention. In they come now. Here comes the help. In they go again. And umpire Earl says, "Oh, have it, boys." Good pressure from both clubs. Very good footy. Great game of footy. Really enjoying this one.
Jerry's intensity's gone up now. They've got in front here.
Stepped up. Now they're in front. Yep.
They've got something to play for here now.
No one on the ruck for Jerry. Down to Bairstow. Called his name a lot today. Beautiful little kick out here looking for McGlynn. Good mark. A bit tall for young Sean Moiswood there. And McGlynn will just want to settle it a bit and get the ball back in Lake Grace's hands. Up they go. Why not through this bloke? He's had a very good game. Just a little short kick. I don't reckon that's 15 metres, Hill. AFL would say play on every time. And they go back through McGlynn.
Is that Dion's young bloke, is it? Dion was his young bloke?
No, that's Peter's.
Peter's bloke, is it? Yep.
Yep, Peter's oldest, yep. Good kick from McGlynn up the wing, looking for no one involved. Baum's in there, it'll probably go out of bounds in front of him. So good contest from both teams. The pressure's really stepped up here. We're probably halfway through the third quarter. And Jerry have just managed to get their nose in front here. So
9 minutes to go.
9 minutes, halfway through, just over. You throw in here, right in front of the commentary box here. Farmer and Smith will go at it. No one's going to win. Down to Luke Bairstow. He's bottled up, and Rowan Murdoch says, "I'll have it, boys."
Yeah, Jerry seems to have a lot more players around the ball now.
Well, Bairstow seems to get in the right spot at the right time, doesn't he? I don't know.
A lot of
He's
experience.
done it for a long time. Down to Nick Winters. He's had a good quarter. Down to Tate Barrett. Oh, watch out, Earl. Old Earl, cop one there from Barrett. He might have hurt him too. He's not moving that well anyway. Down they go. Austin Brown's trying to turn Prater around. Good handball into the middle through Ben Hislop. Where's he going to go? Doc Sweeves. Oh, he's coughed it up. The idea was right. Good play from Gerard. He's going to put it back over his head up towards Baum and... he's got one in the back there too for his trouble. Harry Regan, is it? Down it comes again.
Yeah, Jerry's really lifted their intensity.
The pace has gone up here.
Yep.
Back to Ben Hislop. Wax on left foot up to go to Baum. He's going to be met by Joy Holmes. Good contest, Joy. Didn't shirk the issue. Managed to turn it over in Lake Grace's favour. Up they come looking for Lake Grace up in forward line. Is that Eaton?
Yep,
yeah, that's him. Good tackle from both. Good pressure from both teams. And the game on here now, Jono.
She's a bit of pressure coming on here.
7 or 8 minutes to go in the third quarter. Jerry, you've got their nose in front of you.
A couple of sore boys there, I think. There's been some hard hitting and hard tackling.
In the back there over there. I think there might have been...
Young Luke Moore.
Luke Moore, he's not looking that good. Oh, he's been tackled without it, Murdoch. He's eating the whistle. He says, "I'll have it, boys." A lot of players around the footy. Lake Grace's chance here just to steady the ship. Jerry put a bit of pressure on. Lake Grace get a goal here and just keep a bit of possession. In they go again. Good smother from Jerry. Down it comes Hislop. Whacks it on the right foot. It's going to go out of bounds, I think, over in the wing. That'll be deliberate out of bounds in the AFL. No, Joy Holmes is going to pick it up. No, what was they calling out of bounds? But Joy said, "I'm playing on." Back into Luke Bairstow. No, Rowan Murdoch says it's out of bounds. So there's going to be a bit of honesty system here. And I think it's going to be a throw-in.
Even young Holmes, he said, put his arms out, said it was out of bounds.
Yeah, fair call. So good pressure here from both teams. Long way over there, Jono. It's about need me glasses. We haven't had any netball scores yet, but 3-2. And I know we've got ladies hockey, 3-2. A-grade netball 45. Jerry defeated Lake Grace 43. So a very good game there too with the senior girls.
Oh, well read.
Well read by Sean Wise. The ball's back to play. It's going to go over Riley Holden's head. There's Stack's foot race here. The win. Well, they both go to ground. Riley Holden's trying to kick it off the ground. In comes Darcy Webb to help. It's going to cough up. Tyson Prater's in there, the man of the moment. In they go. Tate Barrett's got the run of the ball. Spears it out towards Darcy Webb. Round one, round two. He tries to get it back. I thought the whistle gone. The play at half stop there. In they go again. A lot of pressure on here. Riley Holden's managed to sneak her out the back and he's by himself. Wheels on that left foot. Whacks it around the corner. I think it's the goal. Yes, umpire Foreman says that's the goal, boys. So he's been the difference this quarter. Riley Holden, Jono. He's had a bit of it.
So we're saying, Baz, Jerry's pressure's gone up even in their back line, even the forward line. The pressure to keep the ball in there is really gone up since the last 5 or 6 minutes, and you can see what's happening. They're getting score on the board by keeping pressure on Lake Grace Pingrup, forward and back. In the last half of that second quarter, they let Lake Grace Pingrup get away a bit like that.
I think the move of Tate Barrett to centre half forward has really upset Tyson Prater. Haven't called his name
Well,
yet
he's
this quarter.
manned up on him a bit, and he's aware of him, you know.
And he's causing him a bit of trouble, and causing the ball to probably stay in Jerry's forward line a bit more. So taking him out of the middle. In they go. Well read by Carruthers. Good player. Good kick up the forward line. Here's Lake Grace's chance. It was a big contest and good mark from Young Eaton. The Jerry bloke's protesting that he had a bit of it. But no, we'll pay that.
No, he was in front.
Grace need a bit of a settler here.
Big job getting around him. He's a big boy. Got good hands, good skills.
Yes, he's a big man. So Lake Grace get this one a bit of a steadier for him, and we'll bring him within a pointer, Jerry. We've got 4 or 5 minutes to go, have we?
5 minutes.
In the third quarter, Jerry says he can't wait for the last quarter, John. It's game on here. In he comes. Have to kick it far, 20 metres. Kicks it right off the boot. They're cheering, so it's a goal to Lake Grace.
That's his first goal in league footy for Lake Grace Pingrup.
Well done. Good effort. Brings Lake Grace back within a pointer, Jerry. So it's very good contest here at the Jerry Oval as we sneaking into three-quarter time. And I'll just get back to those netball scores for everyone listening. A-grade netball, Jerry 45 defeated Lake Grace 43. Would have been a very good game by the look of that. Lake Grace won the B-grade netball. And like I said before, ladies hockey was 3-2 to Lake Grace. So thanks for those scores at the netball. It's about all I can tell you from the ladies' sport today. Up they go again, Davey and Farmer. Good tap down from Davey. Bit of a ascendancy down to Ben Hislop. He's under the pump.
Just got rid of that.
Yeah, just got rid of it. And, he got called for holding the ball. Rowan Murdoch says, bad luck. Threw it.
I thought he punched that, but he said he threw it.
I thought he might have punched it too, but Harris Regan brings it out here to Bailey McGlynn. Got a few metres on his opponent. He's going to pop it over Luke Best, was he? No, he's going to spear it out here to Young Moore.
Bailey snuck off the bench there. That was
yeah, that's just a little sneaky little one, wasn't it?
Was, mate. It's good play.
Moore's popped it up into the pocket looking for Justin Joyce, and why wouldn't you? Still running quite hard for the end of the third quarter.
He ran a fair way from that centre there to there.
He ran a long way.
That's experience. He positioned himself.
Got it right here in the deep in the pocket. He's going to spear a little one over to Jack Carruthers, I think, is it? And he's going to take a good kick from there. He's going to have a shot. He looked back into the middle, and there's Paul manning up from Jerry. Bailey McGlynn's got it, and he's not a bad kick either. So well work from Lake Grace. They're going to. Justin Joyce is going to get it again. So
that was bad manning by Jerry.
Yeah, Jerry boys would be a bit disappointed with that. They turned their back on the ball.
He just walked in there.
He just walked into the hot spot. And he's probably going to... He'll give it a good crack from there, John. That's a kick from probably 45.
Yeah, he's up to the task.
Yeah, he's up to the task. It's not a bad kick. So this will really put the cat among the pigeons with the score with only 2 or 3 minutes to go in the last third quarter here at Jerry. And he comes. Not bad off the boot. It's going to hit the post. He can't buy one. So he's hit the post. The scores are even here, Jerry. Alvin brings it out to Winters. In they go again. Down to Xander Arnold. Half-back flank. Wheels around. Pops up a high one. Makes it hard for the next person. Connor Hawkins good enough to be marked in front of Luke Besto. He's battled hard all day. Wheels back into the middle looking for Winters. Why wouldn't he? He's had a good game. He wants to move it on. He'll wheel onto the right boot here. He's got no one to go to. Lake Grace has bottled it up quite well. Coughs it up into his brother. He's got to get around one. Manages to get it out. I don't know how. In comes young Cameron. Over it goes to Moore. Who's he whacked it on the boot to? Up looking for Calliope. Good punch there from Jerry. Good play. Wade Brown mops up. Little wobbly old kick goes out towards the boundary, but Joy Holmes is going to pick it up for Lake Grace. And why wouldn't you? Very good player today. Into Leighton Smith. He squares it up and it's going to find Eaton again. He's got 5 metres on his opponent. I think Aaron Winters got caught out on the half-back flank there, and Eaton stayed back in the pocket and managed to get on the end of this one and have another shot at goal. So the scores are all tied up, 7-13 to 8-7.
With 2.5 minutes to
go. 2.5 minutes to go, thanks, Jono, in the third quarter here at Jerry. So any score here will put Lake Grace back in front.
Been a good half, a good quarter.
Yeah, very good quarter. In he comes.
They say it's the premium quarter, don't they, Baz?
Boot. I think he might have kicked it. There's a bit of cheering going on, so the goal umpire says that's a goal. So great kick from out there. Good footy from Lake Grace. Jerry got a bit of hold of them there, but now they've squared it back up a bit. So Lake Grace will go to 9-7-61 to Jerry 7-13-55. So they're ahead by a goal. Leighton Smith comes off, looking a bit sore and sorry, and on goes Mitch Thornton. 2 minutes to go here in third quarter at Jerry. So great game. Good third quarter from both clubs. I haven't heard any AFL scores today, Jono, so can't update you there. Farmer will go against Davey in the ruck. I don't know where Brendan Lee is. He might be on the bench. Good tap down from Davey, looking for Bairstow. He had hold of it. Winters has got it. Good bottled up there with, is that Justin Joyce in the bottom of the pack? Yes.
Tug of war, yeah.
Yeah, bit of tug of war. No one wanted to give that one up. Yeah. So umpire Earl says, I'll have it, boys, and we'll bounce it again.
Been a good contest with them two in the,
up they go.
In the centre.
Down to Hislop, under the pump, little kick down to Joyce, had a lot of it. Someone needs to start playing on him. Manages to get rid of it through Hawkins. No one can pick it up. Xander Arnold bends his back, pops it out to Tate Barrett's on the end of it. Wobbly old kick made it after the full forward. Riley Holden good enough to tap it over his shoulder, looking for someone. He's a crafty man and wheels around that left foot. Doesn't mind the goal. He's slammed it into the right goalpost. And he's got the goalpost shaking. And umpire Foreman says it's only a point, so that'll bring Jerry within 5 points of Lake Grace.
It's a good bit of play there and a good bit of pressure from young Cameron too.
Yeah, it was good play from both boys. They've had a good contest. Mitch Smith brings it in. Beautiful kick in there looking for Crothers. No one on the mark. Away he goes looking up there for Moore, who's had quite a good game, Jono, I think.
I think he has, yeah.
Yeah, I've called his name a few times. Good prime mover for the Lake Grace boys. He's been called to play on. He's tried to dodge and weave. Bourne's onto him. Puts it out wide to Luke Bairstow, who's also been very, very good today. Up there it goes up to Harry Regan now. Wheels around on the good handball. Back to Moore, is it?
He's run
on. He's had a shot from 50. He's not going to make the distance and probably could have done a bit better with that one, I thought.
Oh, boy.
He's going to give it back.
Oh.
Aaron Winters pops it up a big high rugby kick, and it's going to be cut off by Eden, and he's going to have another shot at goal from out there in front of the scoreboard.
It made too many mistakes today, Aaron, but that was...
unusual, yeah.
I know he
I
was...
don't quite know where he was going for either, so he just wasn't quite have enough pace on the kick to get over the top. He'll take a good kick from here too. And he comes, sees Jerry 5 points on the scoreboard. Not long to go now. Not too bad off the boot, and everyone's pretty happy down the goal square. He's ticked 2 good goals. Young Eden there for the last couple of minutes, so puts Lake Grace 11 points up, is it? Yeah, 11 points up. We're right on the knocker of 3/4 time here. The siren's going to go.
Aaron's kept him pretty quiet all day. And
he's just
got
off the chain the last 3 minutes and kicked 2 very, very good goals. So takes Lake Grace to 10-7-67 to Jerry 7-14-56, so 11 points. We won't have long to go before 3/4 time.
6 seconds.
The siren will go, so that'll be the 3/4 time margin, 11 points. I like Davies' game in the ruck too today, Jono. He's
very much
battled pretty hard. So there's the 3/4 time siren here at Jerramungup. So great game, 3/4 of footy, 1 to go. So it's Lake Grace 10-7-67 to Jerry 7-14-56. 2 late goals there from young Eaton down there, and Lake Grace's forward line the last 2 minutes has really made the difference, and good long range goals from difficult angles, Jono.
Very difficult angles, and very good kick actually.
Yep.
It would have been 45 metres, and
from a tough angle.
Tough angle over near the scoreboard there. So
yep.
And went through half goal height. Real good kick from a young fella. He's only just 17 or 17, going on 18. You know.
Yep.
And backed himself in and did it well. But
very good.
But overall, Aaron's had the wood on him for most of the day. But like you said, Baz, you only got to get 2 minutes. And
yep, it's all it takes, isn't it?
You can break it open. But that was a good quarter of footy. That Jerry did real well in the first half to get back in the game and get in front. You know, there was 3.5 goals down at half time, and with the pressure on the game and against a side like Lake Grace Pingrup, they did really well to get those 3 goals back and get a point in front, or get 5 points in front, actually.
Yeah, but full credit to Lake Grace too, they're totally. Pretty good combination, mate. They're playing well. So, look, we're set up for, I think we said it at half time, it's going to come down to who's the fittest team here.
Yeah.
In this last quarter.
Yeah, Lake Grace Pingrup.
Skillful team.
They trust their system and they stick with their system, and which they have done for the last couple of years. And under Jack, he's done some fantastic coaching actually. So they've just got a system and they stick to it regardless of how it's going, and it seems to pay off.
Yep.
But good to see like Jerry. They've played some bloody fantastic footy, and there's some real good skilled footy too. Some great skills today, Baz. I thought.
Yep. Good day for it too.
Yep.
Good skills.
Excellent day.
Yep.
Yeah.
So it's it's going to come down to the wire. So just best players, Jono, for that quarter for Lake Grace, if you've got him, or Jerry.
Well, Jerry, yeah. I still think Nick Winters, he was good, and young Tate was still he's had a real good 3 quarters, mate. He's probably your best, I'd say. Riley Holden really presented himself well in the.
He had a good third quarter, didn't he? Yep.
Very good. He gave him something to target at alongside his old stored in undies, sort of.
Yep.
And he sort of presented himself well, but he was really good. Benny Lee again, like when he was on the ground there, he orchestrates everything, even that comeback, he was tapping the ball down and they started to read off him again, so that was real, I thought. And I thought they were, young Connor Hawkins, he started to come into the game. He was a very quiet first half, but he really come into that.
Yeah, no, you're right, I agree with that one.
A couple of sorties forward, he was an instigator of that, so and he needed to too, because he is a skilled player and he needed to pick up a bit, so yeah.
No, fair. I thought Lewis Gerard was very good for Lake Grace that quarter.
Yep.
And same as Josh Cameron, him and young Riley having a good contest down there. Two good young footballers having a real good go at it. I think I like that young Jake's game. I thought Jack Carruthers, what he does well, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does.
And of course Justin Joyce, I still probably think he's nearly the BOG for mine.
I reckon.
And Tyson Prater was quiet at that quarter. And I just like the ruck contest today with Trivan Davey, and he's battled hard, hasn't he? Ruben Smith's been helping him out a bit, but I just thought Trivan he's quite a steady ruckman.
Yeah, he's an honest player. He's
honest.
Always had. And,
he does enough. Yep.
He does enough, and he's a hard man to beat because he doesn't like being beaten, and he makes a contest. So that's all you ask from someone of his ability, just to make a contest. I thought the move of Tate onto Tyson was a big turnaround for Jerry. Smart move because he sort of manned up on him and could read off him a bit.
Yeah, and someone's got to go and play on him. So it's pretty tough. So we'll have a quick little 1 minute spell here, and we'll be back for the last quarter here at Jerramungup. Welcome back, everyone. The last quarter's fourth and final quarter is about to start here at Jerramungup with quite a good crowd today too, Jono, I think. I see the cars parked on the other side of the oval's a pretty good sign. There's a few people around, so it's good to see. So up the ball, up they go. Lee and Davey will go at it again. Good tap down from Davey. Spills out to the commentary wing. It's pushing in the back there through Hawkins. Play on, they say. Benny Stop's got it again. Had a pretty quiet third quarter. Needs to lift this quarter if Jerramungup going to win. Pops it up, looking for Dylan Williams. And a good contest between those two boys, Dave, with Gerard and Williams. Two real go-getters, I reckon, in the competition. I like this Dylan Williams. He had a very good game, his first game for Jerry last week. Been a bit quiet today, but he's got a nice kick on him from South Australia.
Like I said earlier, Baz, great to see the amount of young blokes out here to play, playing against each other in contests. It augurs well for the association, actually.
Yep. In he comes. Fancies himself.
It's a
Not bad
kick,
off the boot.
that
It's not going to make the distance. Up they go. Right in the teeth of the goal square. And there's been a soccer off the ground, I think, from... Is that Andy Solomon?
Andy Solomon.
Yeah. It's a bit hard to see from here, but I think Andy got a boot on it and it's gone through for a goal. So, quick early goal from the Jerry team. Takes them to 8-14, sorry. The scoreboard's been updated already. They're quick. 8-14-62 to 10-7-67. So it brings Jerry back within 5 points, and probably the start the coach would have ordered for them. So it's game back on.
Two of the players we said, in our three-quarter time summary, mate, to lift a bit was young Hawkins and Benny Heslop.
Yes,
he had a quiet
third quarter.
Yeah, got a couple of possessions, but a bit
but
quiet for him, mate. Yeah.
Quiet for him, yes. So he'll be happy to get that one in the middle. Up they go again. These two have had a good contest all day. Down it comes to Hawkins. Tries to look for Winters, but he's been tailed by Justin Joyce. He's got out of it. Up they go looking for Moore. He's managed to turn ball inside out. Wade Brown's left his man. Behind him, Carruthers. He's got to pick it up now. It's going to boundary line going to beat all concerned. No, Wade Brown dodges and weaves it round one. Good play. Up there, puts it up into the throat of two late Grace players in nose, but had a good game. Down it goes into, I think that's Harry Regan, is it? He's going to bring it back into the middle, into young Gerard. He's got a few metres on his player. He's going to come back in the middle to Trivan Davey. Late Grace keeping control of the ball here, just weaving it into the forward line. In they go now, into Bairstow. Thought he had a pretty quiet third quarter too, but Wax on the left foot, into Calopi. Beautiful skills from Luke. So Calopi's the recipient. 40 metres out. No problems with the distance here. This gives Luke Bairstow his captain a little tap on the shoulder. Thanks for that. And we'll see how good a kick he is now, John. I'm not going to put the commentator's curse on him either.
I would think he'd get it.
Yeah, I sort of.
But you never know.
No, you never know.
Today.
Beautiful kick of the footy. Is he too old for Colts this year?
Certainly, mate. He's 3 years too old.
Yeah, okay. Yep. And he comes. Winters on the mark. Close to the man on the mark. It's a high ball. I think he might have pushed it across the face, is he? Umpire Foreman's going to let us know. No, it's all clear. It's a goal. The goal umpire did a bit of work down there, Jono, but it's wouldn't be arguing with an experienced man. The Jerry boys didn't remonstrate, so it's a...
You'd never win an argument against Omo, would you?
No.
Wouldn't matter if you were right.
No.
Sorry, Omo.
So that's the equaliser. So it still takes Lake Grace back to 11 points the margin. 8-14-62 to Jerry. 11-7-73. So cracking start to the fourth quarter. I think, like we said at half time, it's going to come down to a few skill errors, and it's going to be the difference in this game. Down it comes Hawkins, well read out of the ruck. Pops it up looking for Riley Holden. He's got big long arms in front of the young Gerard there. They've had a great contest, like I've said, all day. The wheel onto that left foot. Oh, he spears it into the man on the mark. He's the evergreen Luke Bairstow. Seems to have time all the time. Comes up into the middle looking for, is that Mitch Smith? Was that Regan Harris? Pops it over to Justin Joyce, and there's the cream on top. Good spoil from Winters. Down it comes to Jack Carruthers. He's under the pump now. Needs to get rid of it. In goes Nick Winters. Pops it out to Ben Hislop. Over to Alex Baum. Jerry get back in control. Big long kick up from Baum. Oh, Riley Holden's limping. No, away he goes. Where's that left foot? We need that left foot. In he goes again. Pops it up. Looking for no one in particular. Tate Barrett's the man, and he's good mark.
Good passage of footy there.
Yeah, started right down in the back line from Winters. Good spoil down there on Calopi. Tate Barrett's got it 15 metres out. Not straight in front, but on a bit of an angle here. They moved him to centre forward. It's probably been a little bit of the difference for Jerry Jono. Got him back in the game.
He has, actually, even the last quarter there.
In that third quarter. So.
Took Tyson away from the game.
Yes, it has. Tyson's quieting right down, isn't he? So in he comes. Shouldn't make too many mistakes. He puts it over the goal umpire's head. So much needed goal for Jerry's goal for goal here in the last quarter. Jerramungup, so brings him back within 5 points of Lake Grace. So it's going to come down to the wire here.
He turned around and gave Darcy the nod. He said, that's how you do it, young brother.
Just reminded his brother.
Yeah.
Yep. So it's a good game. We've only been going 4 or 5 minutes, have we, in this quarter?
4 minutes.
Yep. Everyone's looking a bit tired here. It's going to come down to a bit of skill and a bit of legs.
Skills have been pretty good,
Yes, they have.
in this quarter, even though
Good day for the skills.
they've had a real solid 3 quarters.
Up Davey and Lee go again. Good tap down from Lee. Good pressure from Joyce on Winters there. Out it comes. Well mopped up by Brenny Lee. Followed his ball along. In they go with Nosebit. Liked his last quarter. He's had a few touches. Wade Brown's left his man again in Carruthers. Now he's under the pump. Illegal disposal. Play on, they said. Let him go again. Benny Lee gets it. Whacks it on the boot. Looking for no one in particular. Up they go. Riley Holden's in there. Andy's in there. Solomon's in there. Out it comes the back into Mitch Smith. Puts the handball back on. Puts Lake Grace right under the pump. Good pressure from Jerry. Out it comes Luke Bairstow. Seems to have time, and there's been a free whistle blown on here, and there's going to be a free kick here somewhere. Play on.
What was that for?
Oh, I don't know. Someone was held, but it's obviously Lake Grace's kick. Up they go. Good punch from Alvin, and there's another whistle on play. And it's going to be a Jerry free. Oh, there's a Shepherd there. I missed that one, so we're on again. Alex Baum's got it for Jerry. He's had a pretty serviceable game. Big long kick up there, looking to centre forward, looking for Tate Barrett. He's in the hot seat here. Good pressure from Davey. In they go again. Good pressure from everyone in both clubs. Down to Justin Joyce. Had a very good game. Down to Mitch Thornton. Hadn't called his much this last half. He puts it over. Good defence from Aaron Winters down there in front of Calliope.
Great spoil
no one
that
called
was,
him the
mate.
padlock, Jono, like you said. Samoana scored. Lake Grace takes them to 11-7-73. We've got a rip jumper here from Jerry. He's just about ripped off young Nick Winters, so he's going to bring it out the commentary side, looking for Thomas Hicks. He's got Tyson Prater to beat. Hard man to get around. Prater pops it up to Bailey McGlynn. He's in trouble. Mitch Thornton back to Tyson Prater. Why wouldn't you? He won't waste it. Pops it over to Trevor Davey. Lake Grace get a bit of ascendancy back in the game. In they go. Big high kick. Made it hard for the forward. And good mark, boy. Young Luke Moore. Yeah, he's had a good game, Jono.
Has very much.
Yes, I liked his game today. He's probably a little bit far out to score from here, but he's looking for some options. He's going to go out wide here to Bailey McGlynn. Probably not much closer to goal. He's going to pop it into Mitch Thornton now. He's got that beautiful left foot kick. He'll have a shot from here. He'll have to kick it from 50, Jono. Big kick here.
Yeah.
Get a goal here. Put a bit of pressure back on Jerry.
He's a nice kick, Mitch, but just might be out of his range.
Just might be far enough out. So
He'd be accurate enough, but just might
here
be.
he comes. He's going to take a good kick late in the game. Going to kick it from 50 right on the 50-metre mark. It's gone. Oh, it's not bad. It's not going to make the distance. Up they go. Lake Grace right in front there. Probably should have marked that. Didn't really realise. Down they go. Wade Brown pops it over the top there looking for Xander Arnold. Don't try and dodge. Back to Benny Lee. Trying to get around Harris Regan. He's dropped the ball. Oh. Good pressure from Lake Grace. Harry Regan had a good game too, I thought. Oh, now he's trying to get it 50 metres out of the umpire. He's a bit worried about the angle. It's going to take a good kick from here too, Jono. He's telling everyone where to go and get out of his way. Umpire Earl hasn't really lined him up either, so he's...
Bailey's trying to get him to get it to him. Better position.
Probably snuck a few metres on the...
Yeah.
Anyway. In he comes. Take a good kick from here. Comes off the boot, all right. He's pushed it across the face. Not going to quite make the distance. Up they go, and young Eaton. Oh, his umpire's called play on. Now he's going to bounce it, is he? I don't know. I don't think the players know what's going on either down there.
I think he saw someone touched it.
Yep, he called play on straight away, so wasn't a...
Went through.
No, good umpiring. Up they go again. Lake Grace right in the hot seat here. Down it comes to Thornton. Whacks on the boot. Down through Benny Lee. Bursts through the pack. Touch ball. Play on, they say. Luke Bairstow's in there. Dodges, weaves. Someone out idle. Now he's in trouble. He's got to get rid of it. Now he's been folding the ball. Tried to weave his way through like the old days, but Jerry right onto him.
Good pressure there
Good
from
pressure
Jerry
from Jerramungup. He had 4 to beat, but so Austin Brown pops it up, looking for Tate Barrett. Been probably the difference since going to centre half forward for Jerry. Whacks onto that right foot. He puts it up right in front of Tyson Prater. Up to his brother. 2 to beat there. Jerry got tackled without the ball, and umpire Murdoch saw that. It's going to be Thomas Hicks, the recipient. Been all right today too.
Yeah, he's frustrated.
Ben Hislop put him under the pump. Now Ben Hislop's a little worm burner in there, Andy Solomon.
Young Tyson getting a bit frustrated there.
Yes, young Tyson is.
Been manned up and
yes,
he's played
Tyson,
well.
Not young Tyson anymore, but
I'll work from you and me, Baz.
Andy Solomon's whack.
Oh, geez, he's got
Yeah,
that.
but no,
Oh, it's hit the post.
Does he?
Yeah.
Yep, it's only a poster. That brings Jerry back within 5 points, 9-15. To Lake Grace, 11-8-74. So it's five points ajar to Jerry. Jerry behind Lake Grace. Smith will bring it back in for Lake Grace. A little short kick here into Josh Giles. Haven't called his name much today. Been on the bench a bit, I think. He's going to come out here to Prado. No, he's coughed it up straight into Sean Wise's hands. He's normally pretty good with the ball too. Ben Hislop had it spent before he got it. Playing on Justin Joyce, but there's been a free kick.
He doesn't usually drop them.
Yeah, he had it spent. So, yeah, we've got a red footy now. We've got a bit of red on it. Up to Luke Besto. Have to be in the umpires' votes today. Comes out here looking for Bailey McGlynn.
He's come into the game in this quarter too.
Yes, no, he's been okay too, Jono. Wheels are back into the middle. Good kick. Everyone was not asleep. Everyone was asleep there. No one's awake to that. Over to Joyce, over to Bairstow, over to Prater. Called those three names a bit today. Down to Carruthers. Good kick from Bairstow. Good build up here from Lake Grace. Like this one. Down it comes. Put a bit of pressure on the backman for Jerry. Into Eden. He's the young bloke. Stand up again. Good pressure from Alvin. Throws it out. Nearly a throw there. Tries to take the player on there in Lake Grace. Umpire rehearsals all bounce it, boys.
He didn't have pride, I think.
No, just run straight into him. That's fair
He's
enough.
had a good game for a young fella too.
Yes.
Young Nosebit.
Yes, very good. All those boys down there have been hard to distinguish. They both got long sleeves on. Down through Luke Besto. You can't keep bursting through Luke. They're lucky to get rid of that one. Nearly holding the ball again. Into Hislop. Round it goes again. Leighton Smith in there working hard. Down through Nick Winters. Has got one around the neck.
That's Connor.
Oh, it's Connor Hawkins, sorry.
He's really come in.
Yeah, no, he's had a good second half. Jono, you're right.
He needed to too.
Yeah, he had a quiet first half. He might have had a word from the coach at half time. Up they go looking for Tate Barrett. Why wouldn't you? Got a bit over his head. Riley Holden's in there. 2-1-2 here. Good contest from both clubs. And Rowan Murdoch says, I'll have it, boys.
Geez, that was a good recovery by Tate.
Yeah.
Come from 3 deep.
Yeah, they
back.
could have lost that one pretty easily. Good contest. Playing on Mitch Smith. Very, very good, reliable backman. Long time. Hard man to play on. I see his daddy here today too. Good tap down from Lee. Right in front of Hawkins. Probably got a bit of the ball. Down through to Sean Wisey. Probably nearly got one in the back there. But no,
I would have thought that was...
Murdoch says, I'll have it. Thank you.
The only thing he hasn't got is a saddle.
He just about earned a free kick there, I thought.
I thought, yeah.
Anyway, can't argue with the umpire. Up they go again. Good tap down from Smith. Benny Hislop looks a bit sore too. He got 3 to beat. Spills out in the tackle. Down to Mitch Thornton. Got a couple of bounces. Down, right and down the front commentary position. Sound like he kicked it off his work boot, but well picked up from Harris Regan. Twists and turns. Down to Jack Carruthers. Whacks it on his left foot. Looking for no one in particular. Well cut off by Baum.
Great experience reading there. Oh,
good play. A bit like Prater down the other end. Goes out to Austin Brown. He's got a few metres in front of him. Up to Wade Brown. And he's managed to... He spilled it, but Austin Brown, good backing up. Good help from Aaron Winters. He's whacked it on his right boot.
Great vision.
Great. Had a little quick look, didn't he?
Yep.
Up they go. Dylan Williams, he's got a couple to beat. Him and Gerard wheels around on that right boot and puts it...
He's put it...
I think he might have kicked the goal, has he?
He has. He's kicked it.
Yes, so Jerry, we a point back in front here, John.
Well, Carruthers, go
I
on.
hope the scoreboard and the timekeepers agree with the score here, and we'll be all safe. But we've probably been going halfway through the last quarter here at Jerry, and
10 minutes to go.
it's to go. It's going to come down the wire. What a game!
It's like
almost finals like.
That's like you said at the start of the game, Baz. It's going to go right down to the wire.
Yep. The whole
Which
game
is good. Great game of footy.
Been pretty tight, hasn't it?
Very tight. Great game of footy.
And Jerry got their nose back in front again. They just need to pretty consolidate and get a 1 or 2 and snuff Lake Grace out. But Lake Grace, very good club. Proud club will not give in. Up they go again. Good tap down from Davies. Right in Luke Bairstow's wheelhouse. Probably threw that one out. Yes, and he was spotted. I don't know how the umpire saw that. Connor Hawkins picks it up. Plays on. Has a bounce. Takes on the opposition. Pops it over the top to Sean Weiser. Good build up here from Jerry. Sean Weiser on the run. Not a bad effort from there, and it's landed in Andy Solomon's lap, or is it a goal? I think it might be a goal. No, goal umpire down there. He's got his hands on his hips. But what's happening? Talk to me.
He's giving it a goal. Yeah, the umpire's just down to confirm.
The umpire had his hands on his hips. He didn't quite know what to do then.
He was just waiting for the goal. Central umpire. Yeah.
Now, good play there from both teams. Good contest. Young Shawnee was. He took the contest on and
Oh, he read that well. He just positioned himself well. It's good to see like both sides of the young players today.
Oh.
They really played well, and they're pretty even with the young blokes. Both sides.
Great game of footy.
Good umpiring too. I reckon it's been let go and
haven't influenced the game. It's been good. Yep. Up they go again. Davy's been probably had the best of the middle.
Young Jack Crothers moved himself into the centre.
Crothers gone to the middle. I saw that. In they go. Mitch Thornton, very good again. Put a bit of pressure on. Down it comes. Thomas Hicks has
got him high.
Got him high. Yeah, met the ball well. Young Hicks had a good game today.
Yeah, I thought he was very, very serviceable. Very good
for the club.
Yep.
He's doesn't quite know where to go. Normally good skills, good use of the corridor. Aaron Farmer down to Nick Winters. Big high kick, makes it hard for the opposition. Up Dylan Williams goes, got a couple to beat. Andy Solomon's wheels. Oh, it's a good handball over the top to Williams. We probably got one a little bit high too, did he? Yeah, I think Rowan Murdoch spotted it. To free kick to Dylan Williams. I think that's Dylan. Yep. Yeah, he's kicked 3 goals in the last half and he's come good, so his mum and dad will be happy there watching. And his uncle, I think. And his pop, I've heard.
Like you say, you only need a couple of minutes. If you
that's what happened in that.
If you're going to make the best of those 3 minutes and kick goals, you can be damaging.
So Dylan comes in. Deliberate approach. Beautiful kick straight over goal umpire's head. Like you said, he's kicked 3 goals probably in this second half of footy to come back into the game. So takes Jerry to 12-15-87 to 11-8-74. So 13 points a jar, Jerry, with, what have we got, 10 minutes to go?
8.5.
Yeah, it started back here with young Thomas Hicks down in the back line here, Jono.
Yeah, he's been good.
Committed.
He's
put
been
his
good.
Head over the ball and got a free kick and
just been solid.
Yep, solid
for a young fella.
Yep, steady, hasn't he? Down in the back line.
And Bormy's been, back there just.
Brendan Lee's on the bench down here, so he might be got a cork or a bit injured. So.
Yep. Gee, that's you need him out there.
Yeah, we need him back out there. He's had a good game. Aaron Farmer's battled hard with Davey in the ruck here. Going to go again. We've got a new footy, Trent. Why have we got a new footy?
It's flat too. Sounds flat.
Yeah, up they go. No decisive winner. Down to Luke Besto. Where's the ball? No one's lost it. Davey whacks it off the boot into the back line. Wade Brown. Oh, he's gone for boundary line to a friend. But no, he's in the AFL. He'd be in more trouble than Ned Kelly.
No. He has it.
We don't have that rule, do we?
No, we don't. He never did that. I don't think.
Oh, well, we've got that rule now. Joy Holmes, the recipient of the free kick.
He'll kick that.
Yeah, it's a beautiful kick of the ball. That ball does sound flat. Up they go. Puts everyone under the pump. Good punch there from Jerry. And it's been socket over. I think it might have been a point before it got socket. So, gives Lake Grace a point. Takes Lake Grace to scoreboard comes good. I'll tell you, 11-9-75 to 12-15. Jerry, 87. Right in the depths of the last quarter here. Jerry's going to come down to the wire. Big long kick from Alex Baum up there looking for Tate Barrett. Why not? Got Mitch Smith to beat. Good punch from Mitch Smith. Probably run under the ball a bit. Good play from Tate Barrett. Got it out to Riley Holden. This is where there's going to be there's a whistle on play. Now what's that for?
Downfield.
I missed that one, Johnny.
He pushed him up and kicked.
Okay. So there's a free kick to Corin Brooks. 50 metres out. I don't think he'll have a shot. He'll be looking for someone to kick it to here. Take his time. He's going to have a shot. In he comes. He's 50. You have to kick it from 55. Put it. No, he's spotted Andy Solomon up. And he's put it right into the wheelhouse of Andy. Luke Besto's got it. The best on ground. Back to Prater. He's got to get rid of it. Good vision. Comes back across the face of goal, and it's going to work out a right for Lake Grace through Josh Giles. He needs to get rid of here. Going to get called to play on here. He's come up the commentary wing. Good kick up there looking for Davey. He's going to be cut off by Aaron Farmer, but nice mark. Good defensive mark.
He's been handy for Jerry.
He's done enough since Brendan Lee's gone off, Jono, hasn't he? Held his own, so he's found Hislop. So he's going to pop it over to Corin Brooks and just in front of Justin Joyce. So they just need to keep control of the ball here, Jerry, and they're not going to. It's going to go out of bounds in front of Trivan Davey, 50 metres around from.
Trivan's been very good for Lake Grace Pingrup.
Have to be in one of your best, Jono. I would.
He's done a huge workload on his own. Big Reuben's helped out, but
in it comes. Only one person up in the ruck. Down to Josh Giles. He's under the pump. Good pressure from both teams. We've got
that
one
was well
high there
flicked.
to let the play go. Luke Bestow's under the pump too.
Oh.
Good pressure from Andy Solomon. Here's Staxon on the middle here now. It's game on here. This could be the Jerry be looking for a good pressure down there from Jerramungup. Ball spilled out. It's going to go out of bounds right in the... Yeah, good pressure from Jerry.
Yeah, fantastic.
They're not going to go down without a fight here. So the ball will be thrown in right on the point post for Jerramungup, right in their wheelhouse. Jono, goal here could make it hard for Lake Grace. Up they go. Can't quite see down there. Farmer's in the ruck and just
Out of bounds.
back out of bounds, is it? I thought there was a whistle. I didn't think it was Murdoch's whistle, but it's going to be thrown in again. A lot of players around the footy.
Not much land. Lake Grace is 4 to the half. Is it?
Good tap down. Down to Harry Regan. Had a good game. Up they go. Good pressure now. Pressure's back on Lake Grace. Well done, Luke Bestow. Up they go, looking for Jack Carruthers. He's going to turn his man inside out. He's picked it up well. Got 2 to beat. Manages to get it back into the middle. And guess who? Justin Joyce. Very good player. He's under the pump too. Manages to get out of one tackle. Spears it down, looking for Eaton. And he's got him. Beautiful footy from Lake Grace to Justin Joyce. The creams come to the top at the end. This will take a good kick from Eaton late in the game here. He doesn't want to muck around. He's wheeled around and had a shot at goal early, and it's going to be a point. I thought it might have been a goal. So it's got
4 minutes to go.
4 minutes to go here. At
4 minutes. 5 minutes, yeah.
4.5 minutes, I've just been told. Bourne plays on straight away. Beautiful kick up there looking for Connor Hawkins. Had a good second half. Wheels around up there looking for Toe Barrett's got a couple on his man. Over his head he goes. Shoved underneath the ball a bit from McGlynn. Looking a bit tight on it. McGlynn goes in to mop up his work. In they go. Good contest from both clubs. Both clubs working hard here, Jono. Well bottled up from Jerramungup, and Murdoch says, I'll have it, boys.
Bloody stoked to see the hard-fought game. There's still a lot of pressure.
Yep.
Still, bloke's got a
Everyone's going to bell it out in. We've said it all
bit
game.
of energy. Yep.
Good tap down. Good play from Regan. Had a good game. Up they go. Talk there. No talk from Jerry. 2-on-2 here. Sean battled well. Dives on the ball. Bottles it up.
He's been serviceable.
Yes,
young
good
Sean.
contest from both clubs. Had a very good first game too, I thought, young Sean.
And just Jack's chucked himself in this last bit too. He's really...
Yep. So we're coming down to the wire here.
I think he's hurt himself, Jack.
Yeah, he's not going that good.
He's...
He'll be right. Up they go. Good tap down from Smith. Down to Nick Winters. In they go. Connor Hawkins picks it up well. Dodges around one. Whacks it on the boot. Up there to no one in particular. He's going to have to commit here. Well done, Nesbitt.
Going back and fly the ball for a young fella. That was pretty courageous, I thought.
Especially with Andy coming towards you. He's got to make the most of this one. Lake Grace need a goal here. Pops it up to you-know-who. Luke Bastow. Plays on. Through the middle. Oh, good contest from Brown there. Over the back it goes into Holden. Well met, both teams. Good contest from Riley Holden. Down to Tate Barrett. Probably been very good for Judo. Got his handball out. I don't know whether he did, Rowan. Andy Solomon whacks it on the right boot. Up they go. Looking for Darcy Webb. Got Bailey McGlynn to beat. Well done, Darcy Webb. Picks it up. Got one high, I thought. He did get one high, Murdoch thought. And Darcy Webb's going to take the free kick here.
Just the intensity's lifted here,
Yeah,
Baz.
the pressure's on, Jono. Everyone knows what's going on here.
3 minutes to go, and there's a lot of pressure, a lot of intensity. It's nearly like a grand final game, yeah?
Finals game. These two clubs will go deep into the finals. Up they go. It's probably a little bit wasteful there. Good mark from Nosebit. Lake Grace need to keep control here. McGlynn's got it right on the corner of the boundary there. Back into Bairstow's. Had a lot of the ball today. Wheels into the middle looking for Leighton Smith. Oh, he's popped it up. He looks like he might have a bit of cramp too, Leighton. He's dodging. Up he goes. Oh, he's giving him a
use
little...
to the body there.
Use to the body, if you could call it that. Oh, over the top end. Jack Carruthers has got a few metres on his player. Should make the most of this one, and he does. Good finish from Carruthers. And brings Lake Grace right back in this game with a 5-point ball game, Jono. So
Plenty of time.
Plenty of time. Yep, 12-15, Jerry, 87. Lake Grace 12-10, 82. So next goal wins, I say. So we've got, wouldn't be long to go. 2 minutes.
That's a good play by Jack.
Yeah,
Jacko. He's had a quiet 3 quarters. He's been around in the first 3, but quiet. But he's really stepped up.
Took the game on.
Has done. Yep.
Took the game on. This
Jerry's pressure down here was unbelievable.
Crucial centre clearance here.
Benny's back.
Down at Benny's back. Yeah. Up to Connor Hawkins. Up they go. Oh, good contest there from both clubs. Down Dylan Williams. had a very good second half. In goes Riley Holden. It's going to be bottled up here. Going to be held in. Umpire Murdoch says, give it to me, boys. I will have it. What are we, 40 metres out from Jerry's goal? And we are getting down to the death knock here. Murdoch's telling up who's going up in the ruck. Up they go. Benny Lee brings it down. Needs to be a bit of a quick kick out of the pack here. And the Connor Hawkins puts it on his boot, and it's going to...
He's really stepped up, young Connor.
He's had a great second half, Jono.
Great second half.
It's a point to Jerry, so it's a square, even goal. So Mitch Smith will bring it in for Lake Grace. 12-16 to 12-10. He couldn't ask too much closer. Mitch Smith brings it out to Bailey McGlynn. Lake Grace need a bit of control here. He'll pop it over the top here to Naisbitt. Ugly old kick from McGlynn. And it's gone out of bounds, and AFL would call that deliberate every day of the week. Where's umpire Earl?
It's lucky if someone was leading, otherwise it might have been.
Lucky was sort of half close. So there'll be a throw in here. 50 metres around from Jerry's goal, a little bit further maybe.
Oh, yeah.
In it comes. Timer's going. Away they go. Connor Hawkins down there with Justin Joyce. Had a very, very good game, those two. Bottles it in. Out it comes Luke Bairstow. Pops it out to Carruthers. Out to Naisbitt. Whacks it on his left foot. Up they go. Prater's managed to have a good go at it, but it's spilled out over the boundary line.
Well, Darcy had a bloody fantastic game at age to start the show.
He was getting up to blow the siren. No, he's not getting up to blow the siren. What have we got to go?
You got 50 minutes, 50
good
seconds.
Knock down there from Smith. Down to Hislop. He's had a bit of a quiet second half, and he's been pinged for holding the ball.
I thought he tried to put it on his boot. I thought he tried.
Yeah, he tried. Harris Regan picks it up. Back in the middle. Here's game on. Justin Joyce pops it up over there to Mitch Smith.
His run.
He's going to be come down to the wire here. He's put it into young Eaton. Oh, he spilt the ball. Over goes Alvin. Pick it up now, Jerry. Need to get rid of it here. Over they go. Stacks on the mill. Umpire Earl says, give it to me, boys. I will have it. Good pressure from Lake Grace. Game on here. Good pressure. Earl says, I'll have it, boys. What are we, 50 metres out from Lake Grace's goal? Here's their chance to square the game. Up they go. And the siren goes. Here at Jerramungup. Very, very good game of footy from both teams. And Jerry, 12-16-88, Jono, to 12-10-82. So they've got 6 more scoring shots, and they missed about 6 points early. But what a game. What can you say?
What a game, Baz. You know, that was probably one of the best games I've seen in the OFA for many years. You know, especially at the start of the season. It was just some good skills, good footy, good pressure. And the amount of young blokes in both these sides and the skills they showed and the pressure they put on the older players around them and the experienced players around them and was just fantastic to see. And that's, you know, it was just great to see and some great contests, you know, and the skills, Baz, today, outstanding, I thought.
Both clubs should be very proud. No questions asked.
Yep.
Very good. So look, we'll just run through a few best players and give you our thoughts of the day. But I thought, look, both clubs will be very proud. Both coaches look a bit stressed out down here in front of us, but that's coaching for you.
Trav was grey. He's greyer now. So.
He's lost a bit more hair now. But yeah, look, good game. I just thought Lake Grace were, you know, could have gone either way in the end, but it just led from their leaders. Luke Bairstow was very good all day. I thought Harris Regan was very good. That without those two, Lake Grace would have been bit behind the ball. I thought Justin Joyce started off well, Jono. Thought he had a pretty quiet last quarter, but still he'd have to be in Lake Grace's best. I thought the contest with Lewis Gerard and young Riley Holden up there was they were both at it all day, and 2 good young blokes, like you just said before, the amount of young blokes in the association. Those 2 guys are real champions for their team. So, and we just should make mention of Dylan Williams. I thought had a very quiet first half, but a very, very good second half. Would have kicked 3 or 4 goals, I thought.
He kicked 3 in the last quarter there.
Yep. So, I just see him there. He was very good. So, look, have you got anything else to say, Jono?
No, I just thought it was a fantastic game today, and the players that we spoke about earlier need to pick up in the last half, like young Connor Hawkins really came into the game. I thought he was sort of the difference out getting the ball out of the centre in that last quarter Baz, and even in the third quarter, I thought he was real good. Ben Hislop had a real good game. Had a bit quietened off in the third quarter, but when it came to the crunch in the last quarter, he was around a bit about to make it happen. But I thought, like my man of the match today was Tate Barrett. I thought his game today, all day, forward, back, all over the ground. His energy and great move by Hawkeye to put him to centre half forward. Which
just sort of squares him up a bit, I
does,
reckon.
yeah. And he brought players into it, and
gives quieting down Tyson Pratt.
He did a bit because Tyson was doing the, like I said, the JB job, sitting back at centre half back and just mopping up and setting them up. Kicking to his mate in Luke and was setting them up forward.
Yep.
But like a credit to Jerry, they were 3.5, nearly 4 goals behind at half time, and to come back and just kick 3 straight goals and get back in the game was a credit to them, and just shows the intensity and the pressure that they brought around the game and how they've lifted. They started training in January. You can see it, mate. They when I heard they were training in January, Jesus Christ, what are we doing? But to see the way they run the game out, I thought they run it out a little bit better than what we did, what Lake Rose Pingrup did.
Yeah.
So, in the end, but no, I think it was a very, very even game.
Look,
could have went anyway, like you said, Baz.
Anyway, yep. Both clubs deserved. No malice here. Great game. Could have gone either way, and full credit to Lake Rose. They'll be back. Don't worry.
Oh yeah.
So very good game. I haven't got much else to say. You've got anything else to add, Jono?
No, it just brings it back to like the old days, Jerry and Lake Rose Pingrup. Mate, the close games we've had over the years has been.
Here we are again.
Here we are again.
Yep.
The old circle always turns, Baz.
It does.
We've had a crack at it, and you guys have been down and had a crack at it. But it's great to see, and it's great for. I can't go past our sponsors today, and CSBP and AFCRI, Foreman Rural, West Farms Insurance, Great Southern Fuels as always, and Kimberley Accommodation Group, and so fantastic day, but. For footy, a fantastic day for the human beings today, I reckon.
Great for country sport today.
Fantastic.
Awesome. Good crowd.
Wasn't too many marks today, too big marks to say that we could had a mark of the day thing, but I thought goal of the day, Riley Holden's, mate.
Yep, definitely.
What outstanding.
Yep, definitely.
That's got to go in contention at the goal of the day for moving on. Austin Brown had a good one.
Yep.
Andy
And it's just that bit of calming influence too.
It is, yeah. Yep. So I thought that was fantastic. So
if you're happy, we'll sign off for you. And,
great day, Baz, and thanks, mate.
Well done. Thanks.
Well done, and we'll meet again.
Thanks for helping out. Good on you.